Yeah. Bitch, I'm sipping on this Henny like somebody told me not to. I do what I want, you niggas doing what you got to. Got a brand new bitch and it's not you. Put these tats on my face, ma said not cool. I got cash in the bank, I'm like a damn fool. I pulled the cat out that hat like I'm Doc Seuss. East coast to the west, that's a Pac move. I gotta make it to the top, I cannot lose. I need money that look way more than decent. I be in the cut cause I be trying to duck the precinct. Fire Athena better than the Mona Lisa. Listen up real quick, I get you hip to this thesis. Keep a couple pieces of that candy, Reese's. Keep a couple straps on you handy, they creepin'. Bitch, and I know who got the work if you fiendin'. Better not act stupid though, I ride with them demons. Cállate la boca, can't you see a nigga scheming? One more shot of Henny, I'ma have that pussy leaking. I do what I wanna when I wanna and it's frequent. And I won't trust a bitch cause they always got secrets. Bitch, I'm sipping on this Henny like somebody told me not to. I do what I want, you niggas doing what you got to. Got a brand new bitch and it's not you. Put these tats on my face, ma said not cool. I got cash in the bank, I'm like a damn fool. I pulled the cat out that hat like I'm Doc Seuss. East coast to the west, that's a Pac move. I gotta make it to the top, I cannot lose.
Yo, it's gang, man. It's your boy, E.B.H Black, boy Black. Waterpark After Dark. Y'all know nothing about that. Waterpark After Dark. You know what I mean? And we in attendance with 4 times Lex, Luciano. You know what it is. You know what it is. And then we got, hold on, I'm gonna say the best for last. Then we got Nova, that guy 510. Oh yeah, you know, and then you know, last but definitely not least, the birthday, the chosen one, the chosen one. It's gonna be one of them type of shows tonight, y'all. I'm telling y'all that for sure. Hey, look, hey, I ain't been on in a minute, and that boy Powerball Rich, he doing this thing. I think he did a video shoot today. Shout out to Powerball Rich, the co-host. Hey, yeah. Hey, so check this out. Hey, if y'all out here, this is gonna be a live one tonight. I don't know. This one might not get monetized or whatever on YouTube, but it's all good because we're gonna have fun. Because tonight we're gonna talk about a couple things. We're gonna talk about a lot of things, but primarily we're gonna talk about thought mom. Cool. They don't even know what that is. We're gonna talk about what thought moms is, and then we're gonna talk about: do you want to be her man? Or do you want to be her N.I.G.G.A like Pac say, her nigga? Never ignorant, getting goals accomplished. That's what that meant. Do you want to be her man? Do you want to be her husband? Or do you want to be her nigga? And then we're going to flip it around, and then we're going to ask about the woman too. Do you want her to be wifey, or do you want her to be your R.O.D, your ride or die? So, hey, what's good? Y'all go ahead and y'all go and introduce yourselves.
Hey, this finna get zesty.
It's gonna be that.
Hey, we've been turned up, bro, since we got into this bitch. Hey, but it's finna get real.
Yeah,
for real.
For sure. Uh oh. We got Nova K, and we got SPAZGOD. We got SPAZGOD. Hey, we was just on Instagram Live.
Did y'all niggas just do fake applause and shit? Oh, I can't believe it.
Hey, you feel me?
Hey, you know what? I'm a sip on that one from my life water bottle that has goddamn
love right here, man.
Hey,
give me my flowers now.
Yeah. Hey, so y'all know who 4 times is, and then hey, chosen one, let them know who it is. It's your birthday, P.
It's Chose, you feel me? I'm just representing for this struggle, representing for this truth that I believe is mine, because you know, once you believe something, that's your truth, and it's pointless to argue with somebody about something they don't believe. You can't convince somebody, so I'll just come out saying that I'm the chosen one, and I'm standing on what I believe, so we're gonna stand on that.
Yay.
Hey, respect.
Yep. So did you do your intro? You do your intro,
Oh,
time?
Yeah,
okay. All right. Introduce yourself.
Go crazy like that.
Right. It's his birthday. He's supposed to do that.
He's supposed to do that.
That's regular. You feel me? That's how
it is.
Regular, man. I be tripping.
Hey, so
the SPAZGOD, Shaq. AKA
Fuck
Okay, Shaq.
everybody. I don't care if you gay. I don't care if you straight. I don't care if you're black, white.
Hey,
I don't give a fuck if you like I don't give a fuck if you like bitches. I don't give a fuck if you like niggas. Fuck everybody. And I pray that you are blessed. I pray that everything that is peaceful in your life. But I still gotta say it so I don't offend everybody.
Oh yeah.
Everybody.
Yeah, everything that we talking about tonight is everybody's own opinion, not necessarily those of the E.B.H Black Show with Powerball Rich, because I don't want to get canceled before we get started.
Oh,
You know?
so my apologies. PSA.
Oh no.
About
But
the
this is
SPAZGOD.
this is what we do because the E.B.H stand for everybody hate black. So you know they gonna be mad at me about something I say. So everybody gonna hate me.
My black ass. They gonna hate the fuck out of me. They gonna be like, what the fuck is that?
And I wish this boy could stay still over here. This boy Kane should have been set his mood. Hey, but check this out though. Let's get into it though. Let's get into it.
Can I just touch on the E.B.H real quick? All right. I just want to touch on that what Bruh said. Like, I ain't know that stood for everybody hates black. Yeah. Now
that's new to me too. I'm like, whoa,
bro, listen. Deep. That's a cold line right there because if you think about it, right?
It's true.
10 of us like us to care about us, bro. 10. But when you get down to the nitty gritty of the shit, bro, we got to understand. Just starting this topic off, just everybody hates black. If that don't touch you and move you in a different type of way, because you know why it should move us and why it ain't funny. We laughing, ha ha ha. But you know why it ain't funny though?
Because it's real.
Because it's true.
Everybody hates black, bro. Listen, cartoon characters hate black people now, bro.
God, bro.
Yeah.
That just changed the whole conversation.
Yep. So okay. So I was talking about thought moms, right? Because we was talking about can you turn 304s into housewives? You know what I'm saying? Because now I see women on TikTok and all that, right? I'm talking about women that's moms, that's multiple moms, and I
love this conversation already.
And they doing thought behavior, right? Like twerking every time. What's that? Curvy waist, better body, yada yada yada. Then they doing thought things, right? But they're a good mom and everything, right? But can you turn a hoe into a housewife? Can you turn a thought mom into a housewife?
All right, hey, can I ask a question before we go there?
All the time.
Can you define the word woman?
Uh-oh.
Turn them up.
Oh, you can't hear him?
I'll take these off too.
He said, let's define woman.
Define the word woman.
Damn.
Wow.
Woman?
Well, when I say woman, that time I really mean in the most basic sense, like a woman that, you know, like.
So if a woman can't hold every title under that word woman, that she does not deserve the title of be the current woman. You can turn a hoe into a housewife. You can turn anything into anything. As long as she holds that title as a woman, you can hold that title as a housewife. So I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Some of the best housewives are hoes.
Uh-oh.
I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Some of the best housewives are hoes. You can come home, get a home cooked meal, and get your dick sucked. The fuck out of here.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, nigga.
Wait a minute.
I totally agree with that because, and well.
Hey, you want me to go deeper? You really want me to go deeper?
Well, before you go deeper, just to touch on what you said, like you can turn a hoe into a housewife. Like, I mean, like I'll be honest in how I feel about it because I feel like you can, and the reason why is because for a nigga that come from where I come from, if you ain't got that in you, that's gonna be hard because I most definitely want my dick sucked while I'm driving down the street. I most definitely want to be called daddy and king and all that shit though, right though. So I get that, right? And if you ain't been out there, some of it don't come with that. You feel me? But so yes,
like I said, you want me to touch on the topic and that niggas really don't want to be honest about.
I want no square ass bitch. I can't marry no square ass bitch.
Watch this.
Can't get busy. Period.
Watch this. No. Watch this, bro. Watch this. Watch this. No. Watch this. If you had a bitch right now and she didn't know how to go out there and get money, real money, and you went down and you didn't have no real backs like that. You didn't have no real niggas that had your back. Your family gone. You didn't have shit. Okay. And the only thing she knew was to go out here and make that money, nigga.
No, because
hold on, listen. To make sure your books is taken care of, your lawyer fees are taken care of, your child is taken care of, your home and house is taken care of. If she had to go out there, nigga, to pop that pussy, would you be mad about that?
Of course, you wouldn't be mad about that.
So I mean, this is my thing. This is my so since we just touched on that topic, my mom, you feel me? So no, me myself personally, no, right? So this is my thing, right? So my mom's was, out there like that,
All respect.
right? Okay, facts. Boom, love her to death, all the shit, whatever. It's real, it's real. Our story is our story. Facts. You feel me? She gone now. I love my mama to death. But anyway, mom's was out there like that. So I grew up when we was talking about hoes. I'm more so not on the line of actual prostitutes. You feel me? Because myself, personally, I'm kind of I'm against that. You feel me? Like if a bitch prostituted herself out and chose that line of her work, I'm cool off that though. Like, and if like I done dealt with bitches and a bitch be like, oh, I ain't got no money before, and then okay, you ain't got no money before. If a nigga find out a bitch done got down out here in these streets, me myself personally, I'm cool. That's I can't do nothing with that. Me myself personally, when it comes to that part of the game, you feel me? Because it's okay. I feel like okay, like we all have passes and we all grew up and we all was young and we did shit and we fucked bitches outside and we ate pussy. What we did, right? And then you grew up and then you took care of yourself or whatever you did. But if you was out there selling yourself, that means you had sex with anybody. Like you had an old man on the corner pick you up, put you in the car, and you did what you did with him. So me myself personally, actual prostitutes, hoes and prostitutes, I think, unless we're talking about hoes and we just gonna say hoes. So I mean, I guess a nigga fuck with more, you feel me, thoughts or whatever the case may be, what they call them now, than actual hoes. Because if a bitch out here selling her pussy, she really can't do that.
Okay, so I guess what we need to define is what's a hoe then, right?
Right.
Nah, nigga, you don't need to define what a fucking hoe is. A hoe is what a hoe is. The problem with this situation and what everybody is saying here right now is, again, at the end of the day, you have to understand preferences are preferences. This man to sit here and say at the end of the day, no matter what nobody says on this motherfucking line, hoes are not his preference. If you find out that a hoe is not that she was a hoe or had intel,
we done.
Okay, I wasn't necessarily.
No, hold on. Listen, catch what I'm saying. Just catch what I'm saying real quick, because I'm not. If that's not your preference, for me, I don't give a fuck. If you used to be a hoe, that's cool. You get what I'm saying? Preferences. Preferences.
No, yeah, we get that. No, because you talking about a woman that get money for selling the yacht, right?
I don't give a fuck if she used to be a hoe or not.
I'm not necessarily talking about a woman that's literally like a hoe. Let's say
I'm talking about literally. The topic was, can you turn a hoe into a housewife?
Okay, since it was my question, let me rephrase the question.
Okay.
Women that's promiscuous, that that get down, right?
No, with no purpose.
Can you turn one of those into a housewife?
No, listen, she gets down with no purpose.
I mean, like, cause she like to go out to the club.
No, hell no. She has no purpose.
No, man. Let's say she just like dick.
No, again, you're missing my point. Her liking dick don't mean shit. She has no purpose. There's no money involved with that. There's no prosperity. She's not trying to feed a kid. She's not trying to take care of her nigga. She's not trying to do anything. She just likes dick. Okay, then you a hoe. Bye.
Right.
See you later. Bye. What are we discussing here? See you later. Bye. That's no discussion, bro. Now, if you talking about a hoe that's going out here making money, that's going out here doing the nigga, we talking about a purpose here, bro.
Let me ask a question.
Yes, sir.
Because really, what it comes down to, what is your qualities of a housewife? Because from what it seems like the qualities of a housewife goes off of personal preference. So you know what I'm saying? So it's a nigga like me could be like, all right, well, you finna go out, go get that money, do what you gotta do, put it on my books. It is what it is. I'm not, you feel what I'm saying? You bring it home the bread, holding me down, you know what I'm saying? I'm locked up. But that all goes back to personal. For what is the qualities of a house? What is your qualities of a housewife? You know what I'm saying?
And see, it goes back to, you just answered the question. It is personal preference. Because what I just, for instance, and not to be vulgar on that, I like lunch meat pussy. I like the little labia that hangs out. I like that shit. I like the way it looks.
Hold on. Before you go there, hold on. Before you go there, hold on. Let me give this disclaimer, because you said something that I really, really liked when we was on IG. This is a man's podcast. We have a man conversation, and if you so happen to dip your head in here,
and this is how female.
and be a female is no disrespect or none of that. This is how men talk. They act like that. Everybody be like PC about it. We're having a real man, open, vivid conversation. Please don't get triggered by the words
Or
that we
feel free
use.
to join in.
Right.
Or
Definitely feel free to join in.
So just as an insert, right?
Yeah.
As an insert, brother asked, what was the qualities or what was what was your stipulations as far as the wife, right? So I feel like the first thing for me, you know what I'm saying, with the wife would have to be, can you come into obedience? Can you get in line and get behind me and be my help? You know what I'm saying? That's the number one, because if you can't listen to me and if I can't tell you, excuse me, women, what to do in a situation, what I need you in, and this is what I'm doing and where I'm trying to get the family to, and you see I'm not a fuck nigga and I'm taking care of business, I need you to listen. You can't do what I see for us not to do. You get what I'm saying? Like, that's the number one for me. She must be an obedient person. She must have to come under some type of tutelage that taught her.
Hold on. No, wait. I think that every last one of us, and I'm not trying to speak for nobody on here.
Gotta listen.
But I think that every single one of these men on here are alpha males. We all know the difference between alpha and beta.
Let's roar.
Am I correct? So I think I'm having a conversation with all alphas.
Yeah.
So with that being said, the type of women that because I say we all alphas, the type of women that we're looking for, first of all, you have to be submissive. Not submissive to the point or is like, oh yeah, bitch, you do what I say, but submissive to the point at the end of the day, let me roar. Let me go ahead and roar. But if my roar ain't doing shit, I'll go ahead and let you handle your business.
Man, I'm at it like, hey, if we in a situation where I need you to do X, Y, and Z, bro, I need you to do that with no ifs, ands, or buts. No whys, no hows, no buts. I just explained it in one whop. I need you to do this at this time right here.
Got it.
That's it. I can you follow simple directions?
Because
so that all goes back because y'all just gave a definition. You pretty much just said in short story, you need a woman that's submissive. So that's one of the top qualities.
That's one.
I knew somebody was gonna say it.
One of the top qualities. Because I'm just listening, and I'm like, okay, all y'all giving the definition of saying,
but it's all saying the same thing.
Yeah, number one for me. Number one. Right. Number two. So number two.
Hold on, before you go there, quick question. Resource Music, what's up, Copa? What's good? Thanks for hacking in. She said, are any of you men married now or have been married?
Never.
No.
I will get married one time. I'm gonna get married once. I'm gonna get married.
I've been married. I've been married. I've been divorced. I was married for 20 years. Dead ass. I was married for 20 years. All bullshit. My two twins, bro. You already know. My two twins. I told you, cuz. I got a life, nigga. I got 11 baby mamas. Don't get it twisted.
Oh shit,
don't get it twisted. I got 14 kids, one grandson. 14 kids, one grandson. We can talk about it, but the question was asked.
Yeah,
yes, I have been married.
Carry on.
Divorced.
Okay, now point number two.
All right. So for me, point number two is when I talk to you. So we dealing with trauma, right? Just to get into number two for me, bro, because I see you focused over there, so you paying attention to what's being said. You know what I'm saying?
I'm listening too, nigga. Don't get twisted.
Nah, I ain't getting you out. I'm just talking to bro because I fuck with bro, right? Too. I fuck with all of us, right? But anyway, number two is it's hard for niggas to talk, right? So I need, when I'm talking to you, like when I'm talking to you and I share with what I'm going on, because as a man, I could just look at you all day and tell you I'm okay. What's going on with you? Nothing. I'm good. You all right? Yeah. You hungry? No. You ate yet? Yeah. Right? Because a man take a lot of that shit on to the chin. You know what I'm saying? Dealing with these kids, dealing with these baby mamas. You know what I'm saying? You fighting. I'm in a fight with myself to where I'm so back and forth, and I'm dealing with two different spectrums because I'm from the streets, but I got a sense of faith. So I'm battling hell, and I'm literally battling heaven and hell, right? And so for me, I need a woman that I can talk to, but she can't talk to nobody else about what I talk to her about. Not her mama, not her grandma, not her cousin. Because I need to trust this person. I need to be able to trust this person. So I need somewhere I can lay my head and talk about some things, right? Because I don't need a therapist, but I need the woman in my life to be where I can lay down, not my complaints, not my burden, not my transgressions with breath. If I don't like bread, no, I don't come home and talk to her about me not liking.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do. You talk about that too. Yep. Yes, you do.
Okay, well,
okay. You talk about all that.
So let me finish. For me, right? I don't come home and I'm not speaking about my everyday business necessarily with her or whatever, but when I need to deal with the shit that I'm struggling with, that I'm hurting with, I need a safe place to go to. And this business is for us. This is for you to know about me and for you to be the woman and be the help and take that information and, do your job, which is to, kind of lead me through this thing and help me be strong when I'm weak and, patch my wounds up. Cause I go to war when I leave out this house.
You supposed to be my lawyer.
I go to war when I leave out this house, though. I deal with the white people. I deal with the rollers. If I'm in the streets, I deal with the junkies and the jackers and the dealers. And then I deal with the hustlers and you feel me? We dealing with a lot if that's what you going through, right? And I'm not going to put my business on Front Street, but niggas deal with a lot, right? And it get to the point to where it's like, it's so much going on. I need a shrink, right? But we ain't finna go talk to them. I ain't finna go talk to a European or a J. You know what I'm saying? We don't say or a J, right? You don't go and talk to them. Because if you do, then it's bipolarness and ADHD or whatever they want to call this shit, when really you just need to get your shit together. But this is where we at with it. So I need a woman second for me, number two for me, and everybody don't gotta agree, but I need security. I need security that I can come here and vent to you. You know what I'm saying? The pains that I'm dealing with, and you don't go and spread me out to everybody. Now, everybody can't know what I'm dealing with, blood. You can't use my pain against me.
Who want to go first? You want to go first?
Hey,
you want me to go first?
So Copa says she only asks to see where our experience is derived from, and she appreciates us for answering. She want to know where our experience come from when it comes to women.
Okay.
So we got a 20-year vet.
All right, hold on. Before we go to, because I want to address what he's saying, bro. Like,
I
don't want to.
You gotta wait.
Yeah, I don't want to let that go first.
No, go ahead.
Everything that you saying again comes down to a personal choice, bro. Everything you saying comes down to a personal choice, and then it also has to do with you getting to know that person. So 2021, the relationships are 5-minute relationships. They only last 5 minutes. You see that from professional relationships all the way down. They only last 5 minutes because no one is taking the time to get to know each other. They're not taking the time to know each other's struggle. That's why grandma and grandpa, well, I can say for me, my grandma and my grandpa lasted 60, 70 years because grandpa knew that grandma had a baby by somebody else, but grandpa still took care of that motherfucker.
Come on now.
It wasn't no fucking issue. He got to know this. And that other baby daddy got to know who my grandfather was. Yeah, nigga, I'm going to take care of this baby. I don't give a fuck if you think I'm like a simp. You going to understand later on, nigga, who the fuck I am. And he did. He can't do nothing but respect it because he took care of something that belonged to you. But there is no relationship out here that's willing to do that now.
Man, it's not, bro.
So at the end of the day, people don't want to. If when a female says, like, "Oh, I want to get to know you," no, you don't. You want to get to know about me, because if you really want to get to know me, my hurts,
man,
my fears, my struggles, my ups, my downs, what keeps me high, what keeps me low, you would know, and you would know at the end of the day exactly what to do to appease the man that's going to go out here that you want to fight for you.
If go ahead, brother.
I'm listening.
Oh no, bro had his hand up, so we're gonna pass the stick. I talked already. We'll get back to me. I remember.
Yeah,
I'm on you.
No, but go ahead.
You know what that sound like? He said what 2021 relationships last 5 minutes is just like music. You know what that's called? A short attention span. Your attention span is not that long no more. It's like microwave. It's like you get it while it's hot, boom, gone. You don't even want to feast on it. And then that also falls on the underline of pressure. There's two sides of pressure. Pressure can make diamonds, or pressure can bust pipes. You gotta pick which one you're gonna be on. And if you're gonna be a diamond, that means your attention span can't be short.
Well, because you gotta think how long it take or how much pressure it takes to create a diamond, right? And we talking about pressure, and so for me, pressure and pain, right? Like, because that's where my whole lookout, like my outlook on a woman came from. Like I was in a 16-year relationship with somebody, and then woke up one morning and realized that, you know what I'm saying, this wasn't the person for me, bro. Right? Like I damaged the person so bad holding on to somebody that wasn't meant for me. You feel me? Like that's why I speak the way I speak about it, and that's why I need certain things, because I know exactly what I need now. You get what I'm saying? Like I got situations, you know what I'm saying, with people, and they don't even understand, because in order for you to get, I need to be able to tell you about me. Like as far as getting, you feel me, getting out who I am, like where I'm at. So if I can't tell you who I am, if I can't release this, you feel me, this shit that I've been holding, I need somebody I can release this on, and somebody can take this and do something.
Okay,
that goes back to what I was saying. All that is the attention span. You know what I'm saying? And you said 16 years ago, right? So let's go back 16 years ago.
No, wait a minute. No. This relationship just ended.
No, he's saying let's go back.
No, like let's go back to the beginning where it started.
Man, we was kids, but I was a kid.
So where it started, right? But 16 years ago. You look at the attention span from 16 years ago. It ain't like Granny and Grandpa. It ain't like that. However, they still had a longer attention span. The more we keep going through this new day and age, we want to replicate this relationship. We see this relationship, so we basing a lot of shit off of shit that ain't got nothing to do with us. That we basing it.
How many motherfuckers base their relationship off of Kim Kardashian and Kanye?
We all want that Sierra and Russell Wilson, but nigga, we not Sierra or Russell Wilson.
You got to work.
We're not neither one of them. We have our own shit. But that goes to, like I said, it's just attention span, and then you got pressure. There's two sides. You can
I feel like,
or you can bust pipes and give it up. Usually, short attention span mean you bust pipes. Like you couldn't handle the pressure. It was too much. I'm out of here. I don't even want to get to know about you. I just want to know what you got. What like the small things are like. Okay, boo boo. Oh, he ain't got no money. Cool. I ain't really looking about digging in his heart. Or you know what I'm saying? He ain't got this. Okay, I ain't even looking at digging in that. You know what I'm saying? So that goes back to short attention spans. You know what I'm saying?
But, all right. Also, you have to understand this too. All right. Man, I hate when I talk, because sometimes I really am offensive. But we're dealing with half-assed people right now. This world and society that we're dealing in right now, we're dealing with half-assed people. You're dealing with incomplete women. Women who are, first of all, who were not raised by men to even understand men, to respect men. If they were raised by men, they would know how, what, when, and what not. It'd be something that their approach would be totally different. But we're dealing with this society of Beyonce talking about all the niggas or all the bitches independence, and they're still living off of that shit.
Yeah, they are
independent, but bitch, you're asking me for a penny. You can't be independent if you're asking me for a fucking penny.
And Beyonce married, and she stayed with a nigga that cheated.
And that's what these young bitches got to realize, that Beyonce is with a nigga right now that's doing his shit too. Y'all forgot. She forgot to tell people that. But anyways, my point is that women that these women nowadays that we are dealing with in 2021 were women who came out of single parent homes, who moms was sitting here saying, "Oh, fuck this nigga," but she was doing it in front of her daughter. So her daughter grew up, fuck this nigga. So she already grew up confused before she even knew she was confused, because the parents did it. The parents did this.
But you know what though, too?
And they made it happen.
They did make it happen. You know what else too, though? Men also did it too, because they started raising their daughters to say, they're gonna raise their daughters to say, "Hey, I'm gonna put you in a position where you don't need a man," right? So they also contribute to that. But what I want to ask,
now you have to speak for some. You can't speak for all.
I'm not talking about all. I'm talking about majority.
I got 11 daughters.
I'm not talking about
my daughters. Every last one of my daughters. Whether they go the way I want them to go or not, I've always spoken to existence. You are a woman. Know your place as the head of all women.
Yeah,
because
but
what you're going to possess and what you're going to demand is a man who is the head of all men. and you have to know how to fall in line.
Yeah,
just like he's gonna know how to. He's gonna have to understand and know how to fall in line with you because you're gonna be headstrong. So he has to be headstrong.
Yeah, no, I totally agree with you right there. Well, all I was referencing during that time, like a couple of generations ago, fathers were telling their daughters, "I'm gonna teach you how to pump your own gas, or I'm gonna teach you how to change a tire, so you don't have to rely on no man." That was a common theme that was going on, and I'm not never talking about everyone there. I'm talking about the majority of the time. Anyway, when I reference that, that's for people that, because sometimes I might say that, and I don't mean everybody in particular. Right. But we having a nice fluid conversation because I have some topics I want to hear. But one question I have for every one of y'all: why can't we trust women the way we want to trust them?
Hey, do you trust your mom?
So can I answer that question? I think that's a perfect question for me to answer.
No. Wait, before you go, can you trust your mom?
I trust my mom
with all your heart, right? And with all your heart.
Yeah,
man.
So every woman, look. Every woman, every woman that you have ever tried to date or talk to in your life had to succeed your mother, correct?
I couldn't trust my mama.
Okay, all right. So
that's why we don't mean. That's why we don't mean. Oh, we talk about normal.
You're off topic, so you don't even need to be in this.
Yeah, we talking about normal. We talking about.
We talking about normal. You're off topic. You don't need to be in this. So for those who had the norm.
Yeah, so she has to exceed what my mom was.
She has to succeed what your mom does, right? And if she exceeds what your mom was 9 times out of 10, she's probably have a baby by you, or you will marry her 9 times out of 10 in a perfect life. This woman who succeeds your mom, you probably will marry, right?
Based on what? Yes.
So that means, you have to trust her more than you trust her mom. You have to trust her, correct?
Yeah.
Basically,
to follow your logic, yes, I'll say yes. So let me say, when you say it's hard to compare your mom to like a woman that you're intimate with.
No, it's not.
Hold on. Let me finish my point though.
Okay.
For the simple fact that there's like a different type of love there. But I see the correlation what you're making. I trust my mom to be the woman that she is, just like I trust every woman to be who she is. Now, do I hold women to a standard of my mother? Yes, because I grew up in a 2-parent household. I seen how submission looks and all that other stuff. So I do appreciate that in her. And I know where women do women things, and I understand all that. So yes, when it comes to a woman, I have to trust her even more than my mom, because there's things I would tell my girl that I wouldn't tell my mom, right?
Right.
So yeah, so I'm just clearing that up because you were asking me like how I look at that. So yeah. So why is it so hard for us to trust women now though? Is it because they don't hold the standards of our moms?
Yes.
I mean, well,
to put it in plain, yes.
I know for me, yes too. For me, yes,
bro.
Yeah.
I don't trust them off. I don't trust them off of what I've seen from them. I don't trust them.
Hey, including my mother.
Hey, listen. Hey, but
maybe her the most.
Well, because our mothers is our first influence. Because we know if our mom would do it, any woman would do it.
Yeah, facts.
We know that.
You had a 2-parent household. I didn't. You feel me?
Right. So that means the levels of what she would do might range a little bit more than a woman in a 2-parent household.
And you have to understand, women in a 2-parent household, mama kept secrets. So did daddy.
Yeah.
So did daddy. So that's what you have to understand. And then with them trying to keep these secrets from each other, they was also keeping secrets from the children.
Absolutely.
But see, I'm sorry, that is a complete household, and I hate to say it like that, but that's a complete household.
And that's why I stayed. That's why I stayed in the state of mind and the relationship for so long. Like I didn't have either. You know what I'm saying? So when I finally started having kids, I stayed, right? And then it got to the point to where it was like, when you wake up and you snap out of it, bro, like I'm still kind of like in the same situation, kind of trapped, like though, because I refuse to leave the children, like, cause I was left, nigga. My mama and my daddy left me, nigga. My great granny tried to raise me, you feel me? Like, And them secrets you talking about, we found out about them secrets. Yeah, we found out about the secrets, and it fucked everything.
It wasn't supposed to happen. That's why they were secrets.
You feel me? And if we when we found out about them secrets, bro. And so like moving, like the whole thing with the woman for me is like we know what it is. Like our mama taught us what not to be. Like our mama was the reason why we went through the majority of what, and our father, but who was a father? We didn't know blood, so he didn't get no blame. Just like Pop said, we blame mama. We don't know Pops, we blame moms, bro. You feel me? So my outlook on women and the trust factor and what they do and how they should be has been fucked up for a very long time. On top of this 16 relationship that I stayed in because I didn't want to leave my kids, because I've been in a state of mind if I can't leave my kids. I got a daughter too. You feel me? Like a daughter too.
But it goes back to you answered the question again. So again, your relationship with your mother was tainted because you found out, bro. It was a secret that you found out. Again, we have to understand the term word secret. It was a secret. Remember what you just said. There was a family secret you wasn't supposed to find out.
You found out, a lot of them
found out. So again, you have to look at that. If you wouldn't have found out, your life would be better and less complex. You wouldn't have that trust issue. You wouldn't even be thinking the shit that you're thinking right now.
Straight up.
But you found out the secret.
Yeah.
And since you found out the secret, you were opened up younger than a lot of people were.
For sure. My heart was broke. No, I wasn't opened up. My heart was broke. Very young.
Touche.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah, broke my heart as a baby boy, bro.
Go ahead, Kane.
Baby boy.
Like for me, it's like the two main things. The reason why I can't trust a woman is real simple for me: mentality and your morals. The morals of a woman. Let's say, our moms from 60s to 80s, 70s, 80s, 90s. The morals then changed over time to where the morals of a lot of women today. A lot of women I know, it's Instagram, all this, all that, the glam, the glory, the fame, you know what I'm saying, the attention, the everything. Not every woman, so just claiming, not every woman, but we're talking out in general speaking, average woman, from what my experience, you know what I'm saying, I can't trust a lot of women. You know, it's just like I can't trust niggas. I can't trust a lot of women. And to go back, like he said it was secrets that you found out that you for sure was not supposed to hear because they were secrets. It's the same thing with me. I found out some secrets, but the reaction that I took probably was a different approach because of the situation of the secret, what it was. So, you know what I'm saying? My secrets may not be as dark as the secrets you was told or you found out, you know what I'm saying? But with my situation, with my mom, I can get 100,000 right now, leave it sitting in the room, and tell her that I left it sitting in the room, and you know what I'm saying, I'm gone for like a year or two, and I know if it's gonna be there.
But see,
but that goes off a different experience. But the experience with my mom, it wasn't tainted, so it was good. You know what I'm saying? But there was some ups and downs, but it wasn't as tainted as yours. You know what I'm saying? So
I think wait. Because I hear what you're saying. Okay, I got you. But one thing you realize and one thing you did not acknowledge here is that the differences with the experience. You didn't acknowledge that.
That's why I kept elaborating. Ours is different.
Right, and that's what I'm saying.
My experience, my point of view.
Your experience, as you sit here and say, it may not have been as strong or whatever as his experience or my experience, but who's to say that? Who's to say?
Nobody.
Exactly. So
nobody.
What you experienced, man, put you on a path where you at. Just like his experience put him on a path to where he's at.
So to speak on it and to touch on what Bruh said, like the secrets, like it was like I said, like when you find out, when you learn to understand things, like I really had such a tumultuous breakdown, bro. Like, you feel me? Like, if we get into it, and I mean, everybody has a story. No, I'm not taking nothing from nobody's story. Everybody has a story, but when we start to break down kind of what happened, we were supposed to be here. You know what I'm saying? They counted us all out. And so me and women, my great grandmother, she adopted us. You feel me? And she showed me what a woman was about. A strong black woman. Mama Jean was my mama. Like the granny of the family. That's who I got it from, right? So I understand that. So I take on so much responsibility, and I'm so much of a man because of what she put into me. But I'm doing this jihad, right? I got this struggle because I'm from the Jets. You know what I'm saying? I'm turned up shorty, and now it ain't shorty no more. Bruh's 35 with fucking 7 kids and trying to take custody of 6 of them motherfuckers and figure out how we finna, where we finna. I worked my way out the ghetto into a nice big ass house, and now I gotta leave my house.
Why are you doing that? Why are you doing it? Why are you doing it?
Because I gotta get away from the source. It's time to cut ties.
No,
it's time to cut ties.
Listen to what I'm saying. Listen to that question again. You just sit here and said, you described everything in what you are and everything in what you came from. So why are you doing what you're doing now?
Because it's time. It's time to separate for me. I held on to something that I didn't want for so long. You get what I'm saying? And now it's time to let that shit go. I'm not Nappy Head K. I'm not little bruh from the Jets no more. I'm past that, bruh. I made $100,000 sitting behind a desk. You know, I'm bigger than that now. It's better now, right? If I can walk there.
You figured it out.
But now I need help. I need a mother. Now I understand what I need a mother. I need somebody to come in and help me, bro. You feel me? So I gotta be able to talk to this bitch B and let her know who I'm because she gotta be able to help me.
Does she know exactly who you are? With that, all that being said now, does she know who you are? Is she capable of handling
where I'm at,
who you are?
Where I'm at right now? No, because as far as what I'm concerned, like I said, I'm real big on my faith, and I'm in that book right now, right? And so I don't deserve not that I don't deserve, I don't need company, because where I'm at, people can't deal with where I'm at. How I feel.
You know why?
You feel me? It ain't time for that shit.
It ain't got nothing to do with time, bro. It ain't got nothing to do with time. It all has to do with background. All has to do with simply and plain with background. Her background was not suffice
to handle this.
To handle your background.
Handle this.
Whoever raised her failed her.
Facts.
The male failed her. The woman failed
her. Let me just add my little short sense, and I ain't even gonna talk too much. But that goes back to what he just said. The background. You know what I'm saying? So the background of what my mom went through. It was to where it was like, all right, I see what she's doing. It ain't, it's not gonna taint me. You know what I'm saying? For what she's doing is actually gonna enlighten me, because, like, my dad dead. You know what I'm saying? So he died when I was in diapers. You know what I'm saying? So I think I couldn't have him and no choices. He was an alpha male for sure, because all the stories that I learned from my brother's moms and my mom and my granny, his mom, you know what I'm saying? Like, he moved like an alpha nigga to where my mom didn't really have to do shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? She really just, just housewife, take care of the kid while I'm gone, money gonna be cool, rent gonna be paid, yada yada, so forth. You ain't gotta worry about shit. But as soon as he passed, she had to take a choice, you know what I'm saying? And she did some shit to where she kept the secret so tight to where by the time I found out, I was already on my own 2 feet. You know what I'm saying? Like at 16, 17, having my own kid. So I found out the secrets late. Right. So you know what I'm saying? She kept it a secret very well.
But you said it didn't affect you, right? You said it didn't affect you.
Because by the time I learned the secret, it was like, okay.
But I mean, yeah, my point is saying
I'm already been there grown, so it's not gonna.
But you're saying it didn't affect you, right? You saying it didn't affect you?
It affected me, but not in the same way as how it's affected you.
No, that's not true. That's not true.
But see, that's the thing, though. Like, we have to have a deeper conversation,
right? And that to say what affected us,
not just for it to be valid, because at the end of the day, like the struggle. See, like, and that's why I'm glad. The question, it always opens up when there's a real topic of a discussion. That's what we're getting ready to have right now. You know what I'm saying? Because these traumas that we go through, you know what I'm saying, these traumas that we go through as we coming up, bro, because I don't know what type of life you lived. You feel me? Like, I don't know.
Exactly. So that's why I can't say that it affects me the same way it affects you. I don't,
right.
know.
But see, look, let's just simplify it. Let's just simplify it. The word affect, it affected you. That's it. It ain't no range of how it affected or low it affected. It don't matter. It just affected you. And we've all been affected by our past.
Right.
Which also makes
we all
us
got
human.
different reactions. That's
Right.
my
Right.
So I reacted to you is why I keep thinking of it didn't affect me the same way, because my reaction and the timing to it, I don't know how you react, but I know how I react to where I don't, it definitely seemed like, you for sure been through a lot more shit than what I've been through.
It just kind of depends on where we come from. Yeah, but it just kind of depends on where we come from, like what part of this life, what part of this life are we talking about recovering from? Because like I'm from the, you feel me? Like I'm from the, like if you from the streets, like how I'm from the streets, then okay, then we straight, then we have a level of understanding. But if we on different spectrums, the conversation is getting ready to go where it needs to go, because it don't matter what spectrum we on. Like, you feel me? We all niggas, bruh. You feel me? And this shit all affects us to where we have to go out in public, in society, and live our truths, right? Now,
like you said, though, it all affects us, and it's hard to gauge who's been through what the hardest, because you don't never know how people take it. Some people are built to handle more, so it's kind of hard to gauge all that, but it has affected you to a way that it have you perceiving other women in certain ways, which is what we were talking about, like what makes it so hard to trust a woman. And I think we came to a consensus that our mother shapes how we view that thing, right? She
plays a major part.
With that being said, how much do you trust women? 60-40, 50-50? The first number being trust, second number being distrust, like 70-30, 40-60, what?
I guess I'm gonna be the eyeball out of the group, nigga, because if you on my life,
you might want to answer. Lex, you answer first. Go ahead.
Hear your answer.
Mine, you want me to go or
yeah? Go ahead. Yeah.
Oh, nigga, so if you in my life, nigga, you 100.
50 she gave me.
No, fuck that. Ain't no 50 shit. Bitch, if you in my life, you 100. Nigga, that's like you over there right now, little bro.
Now when
you
she
in my life, nigga, you in my life, bro. I don't give ain't no half-ass nothing, nigga. If a bitch is in my life, you 100 unless you show me something different. My mama.
Why you think?
Hold on, listen. My mama was a hoe. My mama did that shit, nigga. My mama was a hustler too. My mama raised two boys by herself. Nigga, no child support. Nigga, 2 different daddies. Didn't complain about shit, not a motherfucking thing, nigga. I didn't know about this shit until I got into my, 30s and 40s, nigga. When she told me what the fuck it was. Okay, I got it. She let me know what it is. I know what a real queen is. That's why I said at the end of the day, you can't turn a hoe into a housewife. It depends on how much leverage and what your mindset is. How strong are you as a man? Because you can turn, as a man, you can turn fucking, again, coal into diamonds. We had to make pressure to do that. We had to be able to do this. So man can do anything. You can turn anything into anything. My mama told me this shit. Not a man, my mama.
So you trust women 100%.
That goes back to the first thing I said, your mentality and your mindset.
My mentality is straight up.
It always,
as long as you want honey. As long as you want honey. Listen, if you a hoe, tell me you a hoe. Oh, no, baby, didn't tell me that.
See how I'm going back to the first question you asked, because I never answered that question if you can't. So I'm giving you my answer. Like, it all goes back to your moral mentality. If your mentality is built to be like, you know what, I can go from here to here. Most people will say I can't go from here to here. But I'm in my mind, with my mentality, how I move, how I think, I know I can go to a housewife. You know what I'm saying? So I'm with that. That's my
answer. To a housewife?
It's a possibility you can.
I know it's a possibility. It's a possibility. I know outside right now there's a whole other housewife walking out there.
So yes, you can. You can.
It all depends on
most of the housewives has hoes as best friends.
No,
and that's what I was just here and say. Hey, I was just finna say that. You don't think women out here changing niggas
That's
or nigga hoes into house husbands. They turning them into husbands.
Hold on. That's gonna be the second half of this conversation. So Nova,
I'm a hoe, nigga.
How much do you trust women? 60, 40, what? What's your number, bro?
Who, me? I said 100.
All right, yeah, we already know you 100. You all gas, no brakes.
Yeah, I go off of how much I distrust. How much I distrust. You know what I'm saying? Women, just from my personal experience, I'm gonna say about 60, 70. When it comes to trust and how much I trust them, shit, nigga, you be lucky to hit 40.
So it's so come on.
So it's 40.
So what I'm saying
is 40, 60.
My distrust is between 60, 70. I can go up in that range.
Okay. No, your trust. We talk about fuck the distrust.
No. But I'm answering the whole question. So
he answering it backwards.
My distrust level is 60, 70. How much I trust is 40, 30.
So it's 40, 60.
No, nigga, he said 40, 30. He trust the bitch 40, 30. Nigga, he distrust
I know.
Nigga, 60,
30, 70.
2%.
Yeah.
He don't trust the bitch, nigga. He don't trust you.
I don't trust the bitch. If it ain't over 50, I obviously don't trust you.
All right, so Lex, how much? So what you say, Lex? The 50% she gave you?
Yeah.
Okay, what about you? You done got quiet for a minute. You over there?
Oh yeah, I was actually putting somebody in their place, but
yeah, so how much do you trust women?
I don't. You know, so from what I dealt with, I trusted somebody wholeheartedly, and I've been Rick it. Yeah, I'm saying played, nigga, like you feel me, like a PlayStation. You know what I'm saying, like a PlayStation 4. Yeah,
nigga, if I tell you my story about how much I've been playing,
right. So that's what I'm saying. So I got a biased opinion off the rip, right? Because I understand, like I did it before, like I trusted her. Only thing I didn't do was get married, but I trusted wholeheartedly, and I let a bitch say what she said. And my own mama told me. My own mama used to tell me, like, nigga, you stupid as fuck, nigga. Like Trina, rest in peace, Trina the Great, nigga. You know what I'm saying? 11-11, you feel me? Like she used to tell me all the time, like, my mama gave me the game, you feel me? So when I let a bitch do it, you feel me? Like when I let a bitch do what I learned was in life, like if you want to build something, you got to build your own. You can't deal with people that already got ties. Like if you're dealing with a bitch that already got a baby daddy, then you got to kind of let that bitch alone because she got some shit going on with her baby daddy though. Like that's just what it's gonna be though. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's what it is. Like, or if you're dealing with a bitch, she got issues with her people. Like she got issues with her people. Like you gotta let people be. Like I learned this later on. You gotta let people be where they at, and you got to understand what you can take on. Like I was just so brokenhearted and just so hurt as a young boy. The first thing that was ready to move me up out the jets, nigga, that I had my own spot, nigga. What you mean I have to sleep outside with Lil Bruh and them, and we went trapping out this crack house all night, and you feel me? I could put my money up somewhere, nigga. You feel me? Like I had somewhere I could shower at and sleep at. You feel me? Like you get what I'm saying?
Background's
like
different.
Yeah, exactly. So I got some security. You know what I'm saying? And I got trapped. You feel me? Like I got trapped inside of that. You feel me? So that's why my outlook on women is different because now I'm a man. You feel me? Like. It's like, imagine you feel like I did hella time as youth, CYA and all that type of shit. And then I did even more time dealing with a bitch because once I had kids, it was like, I ain't leaving the kids. I don't care how much I don't like the bitch. You feel me? I ain't leaving these kids.
So what's the number? What's the number, bro? What's the number? I need to know.
I don't trust them. Zero. Zero.
Hey, listen.
I trust zero.
Listen. All right, listen. Let me.
What's less than zero?
Hey, nothing. Let me. Hey,
negative zero.
Negative zero. Negative one. Negative one. Yes. Look. Let me tell you the story, bro. Let me tell you the story, bro. I've been home. My boy right next to you. He can tell you this true story, man. True story. I've been home for about a year now. About a year now. I've been home for a year, bro. Nigga, I just did 3 years, nigga. I was home for a year. I just did 3 years in prison, bro. Because I came home and beat the fuck out of my wife, bro. And I'm not saying I'm not proud about this shit, nigga, but I'm a man now and I done been through some shit, nigga. I can really tell this story and then can tell why I tell this story. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know how far my love would actually go. Nigga, I came home, seen a nigga fucking the shit out of my wife, nigga, porno style.
Whoa.
Porno style, nigga. Porno style, nigga. Let me tell you how cold it was, nigga. When I walked in, the nigga, look, they didn't even know I was there. That's how good. I'm like, nigga, I'm amazed for a minute. I'm like, shit, I want to take out the camera now, nigga. Now I can laugh about it. I can laugh about this shit. I want to take out the camera, nigga, and actually take photos. And
so like, as a young nigga, like, you feel me, like where I was at the time, I was in Stockton, and I had some similar shit happen to me, right? Like I said, I've been dealing like, so like I feel I was easy. It was easy for me to fall in love, like I ended up being with the bitch that I was in love with in middle school. Like I was trapped in a shock, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I was so damaged, bro. Like I went and got something that didn't even belong to me, and then I kept it. Like so, and then like during those times when I didn't have a bitch, I had went through that shit. I never trusted no bitches, bro. Like it was hard for me to trust them because the only woman I had ever seen be somebody was Mama Jean. I had a grandmother. You feel I had a granny too.
And that's what I'm saying.
Granny was just as smirkish as mom.
And that's what I'm saying. But listen, what I'm saying. So it all has to go.
Stop smoking blow.
So it all go back to again. It goes back to your background. See what I'm saying?
Right.
It goes back to your background. But listen, it goes back to your background because the reason why I say that is this. My mom. Listen, I seen my mom. 2 different niggas that are out the house, bro. I seen that shit, but I seen my mama maintain everything. I seen the bills being paid. I seen my mama be real mama, nigga. I seen her do shit at the end of the day that there's nothing that can be done. I can never discredit her, right? So at the end of the day, the female that I fuck with has to match my mom.
Yeah,
he has to be able to see her at the end of the day if she is fucking with her. He has to know at the end of the day, nigga, to keep her shit clean. My wife didn't keep her shit clean.
Of what I need.
You get what I'm saying? My wife didn't keep her shit clean. I gave her 100% trust. She was my wife. You didn't keep your shit clean, bitch. I knew you was cheating because I cheat.
Right.
We know who we are.
Comes around.
But listen, we know who we are. You feel what I'm saying? We know who we are.
But let me read the comment. Go ahead.
The problem was you got caught. You got caught. And I'm gonna be honest with you, and a lot of people don't want to accept this. A lot of females at the end of the day know they niggas is cheating on them. The problem is he got caught. That's the problem. Yeah, they don't want to admit that. They'll be like, oh, no, that's stupid. No, I don't know, bitch. At the end of the day, what you don't know really don't hurt you.
Okay, keep that point because I'm gonna hit that later on my other question. Let me read this comment.
Oh, go ahead.
Copa, she said, as a woman, hoes and housewives are one and the same. If you think you can, quote, change a hoe into a housewife or have successfully done that, she allowed you to, and she already possessed those qualities. And then she also said she decided as a quote unquote hoe per se that she was also a housewife for the sake of labels or identifications. Yeah, okay.
Now hold on.
Good.
Hold on. Wait. Because before we go into that whole housewife and all them labels, what she failed to realize is that all those labels come under one title, woman. All those labels come under one title as woman. Just like nigga, dog, all the rest of this shit, all hustler, blah, blah, blah. It come under the title as man.
I'm glad you're saying that. I'm glad
it come under the title as man. So if she is a complete woman, the bitch is a hoe. And she a bitch. And she a bitch. And she all that, but she's still my wife. She's still my woman. She is still my love, and she's still my half. Now, if this bitch is gonna be all that, that means she's all that. Yeah, the outside world may not be able to call her a bitch, but in this house, bitch, you better come in. You ain't a hoe to the outside world, but in this house, bitch, you better gobble these nuts, swallow, on the face.
But what if you find out while she was going on a girls' trip, she was having a little extracurricular activity?
And at the end of the day, this woman is now downgraded to a hoe because you got caught. And you are now downgraded because you got caught.
And you done.
Got caught. If you get caught listen, I'm sorry. At the end of the day, if you get caught, you cannot get upset about how this person acts or what's the reaction. You can't get upset. But you got caught. If you are doing your thing, like I said, grandma and grandpa, nigga, grandma and grandpa had kids from the outside babies, and grandma and grandpa accepted it. So there are some families right now, nigga, that are burying dads or granddads, and grandmama and grandmama finding out that nigga had a whole nother family.
You niggas don't want to
get. They had a whole nother. Listen, that nigga had a whole other family that lived right across the street. Right across the street.
Do you want to get into this? I don't want to hear about grandmas and grandpas.
No, what do you mean?
You gotta understand what I'm saying is
You want to get into grandma?
No, that's
I'll
not.
tell you a slavery story right now.
That sounds like a young nigga right there, right?
Right now.
Because if you really think about what you're saying, that's actually true. Because you got me to really get ready to ask this question. So, are relationships better when our grandparents had them, or are they better now?
When our grandparents had them, nigga.
Okay, so check this out. With that being said, right? What are we doing? So with that being said, right? They're changing. They're saying everything that used to be back then is like toxic. Like that's
why relationship only lasts 5 minutes.
And saying that men are doing all these negative things to women and they want to be free, right? And now that they have quote unquote said freedoms, the relationship quality is worse.
How long the relationship lasted? 5 fucking minutes. When a relationship was doing what a relationship was supposed to be meant for, man and woman, no questions, no ifs, ands, no buts, no outside, this, that, and the other. If you had a fucking secret, it was really a secret, nigga. Yes, relationships was lasting 20, 30, 40, 50 fucking years. But now since everything is cupcake and everything is right here on a motherfucking plate, everything is so instant, so microwave. Remember, with a microwave, it only lasts this long, nigga. It ain't like an oven. It don't take the time.
Can I go back? That goes back to my very first answer.
Okay, we know you got the smartest person. Listen, back to my final first answer.
That's why when you say granny and grandpa or today's relationship is better, granny and grandpa, because granny and grandpa.
I didn't say today's relationships are better.
No. But there's okay. What he said, which one is stronger or better?
Older
relationships. If I say stronger,
grandma and grandpa is grandma and grandpa.
No, better, stronger, all of that.
Okay. Then stronger, better. I'm still gonna say granny and grandpa. I'm still gonna say granny.
We all agree.
You know what I'm saying? With all, because guess what? Granny and grandpa can put up with the pressure. They invested. You know what I'm saying? So this ain't no short-term investment. This is a long-term investment. We're gonna have our ups, we're gonna have our downs, but god damn it, we're gonna stick it out. We're gonna figure out how to make it work. You know what I'm saying? And even when the secrets did come out, it's still granny and grandpa like, look, nigga, we already got a house, we got the kids. We're invested. So nigga, we just gonna have a bumpy ride, but we gonna ride this motherfucker out. We gonna ride it out.
What ride ain't bumpy, bro? What ride ain't bumpy?
That's what I'm saying. But that also answers to going back to a lot of people get in relationships taking they take beautiful lies instead of the ugly truth. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you keep looking at this person and this person, and you listen to this icon woman today. Was if your man ain't doing this, if he ain't doing that, leave him. That's where they get the inspiration from. Versus looking at granny and grandpa, like sit down and ask them, like, how do y'all last so long? What's the secret? Because I'm gonna listen to this random motherfucker who's gonna tell me if a nigga ain't doing this or doing that, you need to leave him. If you can't do this and doing that, and then you usually looking at a motherfucker that has a failed short-term relationship, and that shit is not
the ratio.
That shit is not helpful. I don't even know how you not looking at it as, okay, this is what I don't need to do. I need to go ask granny and grandpa, what's the recipe? What's the secret? Because y'all shit out, and that's what I want. You know what I'm saying? That's what I would think. That's how you would look at relationships. You want to look at granny and grandpa. You're not trying to, because I'm not gonna lie. I didn't see my mom, date certain people to where it didn't last long. You know what I'm saying? And then, like you said, I didn't see my mom brought this and that, this and the third. It ain't like how granny and grandpa. Now, Pops was gone, so she couldn't have no choice to work it out. You know what I'm saying? She gonna have to do. She gonna do what she gonna have to do. You know what I'm saying? She wanted to follow the regular way, like granny and grandpa. You know what I'm saying? And when I say granny and grandpa, I'm talking about my great granny and great grandpa. I ain't, because both of my grandmas, they would not. You know what I'm saying? They wasn't married for that long to where it's still there. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going off of my great granny and great grandpa. You You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, towards that, even older back towards that. You know what I'm saying? So that's how what I look at as, okay, this is a strong relate. No matter how bumpy it
Hey,
got, you know what I'm saying? How bad it turned, they made the thug it out. But that goes back to my mentality and your morals. Their morals was a different standard than today morals of how people view relationships. You know what I'm saying?
also, but also, all right. You know what? I want to address something before I forgot this, bro. Because I heard this, and my man's was saying that because of his past and the shit, you know, he don't trust women at all. Well, at the end of the day, if that's the case, you are a lost soul. And I hate, please listen to what I'm saying before you address it, because I know it's gonna sound offensive, but you gotta listen to me wholeheartedly. You're a lost soul with that, because at the end of the day, bro, that means whatever that was put in your path, one, you are not capable or able to show the 100 and real person of who you really are, because you got this one side of you locked up because of some shit that happened to you in your past. And it's preventing you from smiling. It's preventing you from really wholeheartedly just giving yourself or trusting just being able to just trust whoever, anybody. Again, two different lifestyles. We come from two different places. And it's not my place to judge. Okay. I told my story to you about my wife and what she did to me to say this. I'm still 100, and I'm still be able to give myself 100% to another woman without sitting here having to throw that up in her face because I'm a past. And the reason why is because at the end of the day, if I wasn't able to do that, if I don't give myself 100, I'm not gonna get something 100. I'm always gonna get a half-ass job. I'm always gonna get a half-ass this. But again, I know myself. I know who I am. I know at the end of the day, there is nothing in the world, because of the shit that I've been through in my experiences at this point right now in 2021, there is nothing that no one can do aside from death that will hurt me. Before that, I said there was nothing that a person can do aside from take my kids. Now I understand that my kids been taken, but I'm still living. I'm still going. I'm still doing this. I'm still struggling. I'm still giving to myself to a person 100, and I'm still receiving 100. I'm living one of my best lives. I can't complain. No, I'm not rich, but I'm living one of my best lives, and I am in love because I still am able to give love.
And that's the thing. And that's the thing. So to respond to what you're saying, like I agree. Like as far as being lost, yeah, I know I'm lost, but also know.
No offense to that. No, I don't.
We take that. I took that the right way, because I understand that. Like that's not telling me something that I don't know. That's like my struggle is like I ain't gonna. My struggle be 10 times, 100 times harder than the people around me. Than the people like the shit that I'm talking about to the people around me that know me. Like they know what I'm going through, because I'm at a point to where I get all of that, and yes, all that, but I need help to come over the hump, bro. Like I know where I'm at. I need the other counterpart. There's another part of me that's gonna have me give that. You know what I'm saying? It just hasn't come my way. It just hasn't come yet, bro. It just hasn't come my way, bro. Because
no.
It can't.
They
have to be deserving of. They have to be deserving of. I can't give something that doesn't deserve.
You're not gonna get it because you don't deserve. You're not deserving of this yet because you're not deserving of yourself yet. You still got a lot of self-hate going on with you, and whether you want to admit it or not, I don't really give a fuck. I can just sit here and listen to you and listen to how you talk. What you don't understand, I do have a bachelor's in psychology. I got a bachelor's in psychology, so I play with.
We all got that though.
Facts.
But so here we go. There are a lot of things about yourself that you have not forgiven. There's a lot of things about yourself that you have not let go of. So how can you carry on love or go with love if you have no love? It's impossible. It's impossible.
See, this is the thing, though. See, the process that I'm going through, like I'm actually learning to love myself. And so now that I'm actually learning to love me, I'm not willing to let people in yet because it's not time. Like it's about timing, bro. It's not time yet because
whose time are we talking about?
Oh, we're talking about my time.
We're talking about me, time, bro.
Yeah.
There's
about me. No, I'm not ready yet.
There is no such thing as your time. Are you a God-fearing man?
Hold on. So whose time is it if it's not his time?
All right, so like as I said, are you a God-fearing man? Because you have spoken You're a very God-fearing man, right?
God, yeah, we're on God's time, but it's my time to take the necessary steps to get me there now. Because see, see, this is the thing. Like I was supposed to be with myself years ago. You get what I'm saying? I was supposed to be in a place where I was supposed to be by myself because in order for me to be cleansed, I got to get alone, bro. He needs me, just me and him. You feel me? Like I trapped myself inside this relationship because I didn't want to leave my kids. I could have been anywhere at any time, bro.
Is God not omnipotent?
Man, most definitely. But we talking
God
about
moves in his own correct way, in his own time. We are just a quantity or derivative of the time.
God ain't waiting. I ain't waiting on God. God waiting on me. I gotta start making moves in order to step into it. You feel me? And that's what we talking about. Like the seclusion, the non-trust is I don't got capacity. I don't have the capacity to trust. Hold on. I don't have the capacity to trust her right now. I only have the capacity to put my trust in God. I don't have I can't, you can't depend on me right now because I'm dependent on God to get me right now. You get what I'm saying? And I need to be alone to do that because when you're around and you're still holding up this same middle piece and these same people are dependent on you, nah, man, I just need to just be me right now. And that's the battle that you're dealing with because you feel bad if you leave the home and you got the babies there, and you feel bad if you leave the bitch and she crash and burn, and you feel bad because you're a man, bro, because you're a lion, nigga. This is my pride, nigga. Lions have 10, 15 baby mamas all over the pride. You feel me? So I'm trying to take care of this whole structure, right? But the structure that's most important, which is me, you feel me? That's where we're in the rebuilding process. You feel that's where the rebuilding process is happening right now, and that's why I feel like it ain't that I can't trust; it's that I won't. I don't have the capacity to do that shit. You feel me? We finally making some progress on me. And see, the thing is, I know I need to be alone. See, they always talk about being in alignment and being in position, right? I'm out of alignment right now. I know it, bro. I know I'm out of alignment, big bro. I know I'm making wrong moves and wrong turns. You get what I'm saying? But this is the jihad. This is the battle. So as I'm going through the battle of this fucking sin, I'm getting my ass whooped some days. Some days I went in today, I came out the house feeling like Nappy Head K. Nigga, it's time to turn up. You feel me? And as we continue to have this conversation, it's therapy because niggas need to talk to niggas, B. You feel me? I can't talk to a bitch like this.
Still, bro.
You hear me?
Man.
We talking to each other right now. I can't talk to a woman like this. You feel me? A woman wouldn't be able to tell me what you told me. Oh, you're struggling, you're weak. Well, you're a lost soul, bitch. Quit talking to me. Yeah, you know what a man is, a lost soul. You don't know. You get what I'm saying? So with being able to open up and go there, it's like I know where I lack at. You feel me? I'm telling myself the truth. Finally, you get what I'm saying? I'm being honest with myself. Finally, nigga, you get what I'm saying? Like we know it. I'm standing on it, and I can say to her, I can look at any. I got bitches that I'm dealing with. I tell them over and over, I can't be with you. I got to be in a relationship with myself and God right now, and these bitches still keep coming. They don't hear that shit. They don't hear that shit, bruh. You feel me? And a nigga just as weak as can be, nigga, trying to fight this fight to get to the next level. And you got all this shit on top of you. So as of right now, for me, like you said, experience, background. But I think as any man, if any man ain't right with himself, if any man ain't taking care of business for himself, then he should be at the same place that I'm at. You feel me? Like at this point in time in 2021, you should be figuring out what the fuck is wrong with you so you can help or contribute to the people around you, even if that means letting you go.
Right.
Even if that means trimming my motherfucking roses, you get what I'm saying? And trimming the fat, B. Before I throw my steak on the grill, I cut the white shit out, B. Boom, throw him on the grill. It's hard to do that in real life. Now I'm trying to trim some fat right now, nigga, and trimming the fat hurts, nigga, because it's connected to you. So you feel the trim. You know what I'm saying? I don't
damn, that's a good ass analogy, man.
You feel me?
Hey, yeah. So check this out. So all of us on here, right? Like 90% of us haven't been married. You've been married for 20 years. I don't know if you're married now. Are you married? Okay, so check this out. So do any of us want to be married?
I do.
Okay, I say yeah. What about you, Kane? No, but you want to be married or are you thinking about it? He act like some woman asked him to marry him. Do you want to be married or not?
No, my mic is on mute.
Okay.
On the other scale, right now, no.
You can stop shaking.
Okay. So no. So most of us want to be married, right? Yeah. So that's more like younger generation. I don't know. Why don't most men let's just say, why don't a lot of men want to be married in 2021?
These bitches, nigga, don't trust this bitch. I don't trust you.
That goes back to all your first questions. You know what I'm saying? That goes back to everything how we started off in the beginning about a woman. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's the qualities of the housewife? What's you know, can you trust a woman as good as this? You know what I'm saying? Exactly. What type of relationships you want? All that we started off from the whole beginning is the reason why I don't want to marry. All the answers I've been saying all day, it shows me that, look, I don't want to marry right now because some of you mentally, and you know what I'm saying, your moral standards is not to my satisfaction.
You don't understand that.
You ain't been trained right.
It's not to my
So let me say this then. In women's defense, right? So you hear women say this all the time.
Well, we need to put a woman online for a woman to have.
Hold on. We hear women say this, right? If a man leads properly, then they'll submit, right? So is that more of a reflection of how men aren't equipped to handle women of today? Or is it they just don't want to listen?
Now, I personally think that goes back. If a woman sit here and say that, if a woman who says that, who has the inclination to say something like that, has been led, and her mother knows how to be led, so she taught her daughter, or groomed her daughter.
Oh no, y'all can have two conversations. Well, I can hear y'all. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Oh yeah, so anyway, that's my belief of it. You know what I'm saying? She knows the proper background. She knows what a man is supposed to be in her life. Rich, poor, up, down, high, low, left, right. She know what a man is supposed to be in her life. And that's what a real woman is going to submit to. She's going to submit to a real man, not a financial man or this nigga. She's submitting to a real man.
Okay.
So what his qualities? His qualities match her daddy qualities.
There you go.
Yeah, okay.
We was waiting on
yes.
It goes off to how men lead. Straight up. So if the nigga don't lead like an alpha, you know what I'm saying, and he's showing that dominance and you know what I'm saying, and making the right choices and guiding her the right direction, you know, not on no, no shit.
Wait.
Level and everything.
If she ain't never had an alpha in her life, how she gonna respond to what
exactly? That was the point I was about to ask.
Exactly. I don't know what an alpha look like.
Look, so check this out.
If she ain't never had an alpha in her life, 9 times out of 10, she ain't let it happen.
9 times out of 10,
who didn't let it?
Walking up to a pit bull. Come here, doggy. Come here, doggy. Just to get her ass beat.
She wouldn't know.
No, because
that's my whole point. She don't know. That's my whole point. That's like a white woman walking up to a pit bull. Come here. Did she get her whole asshole gnawed off?
She probably ran across a couple alpha niggas in her life, but it wasn't fitting her description. It wasn't fitting her.
She don't have a description. She don't have a description.
She don't have
a description. Never been raised by one. If her mama never put one in her face, if she ain't never had a real grandpa, or brother, if she ain't never had a real look, if she ain't never had a real alpha in her face, bro, if she's never had it.
But what I'm saying is, she wouldn't know because exactly she never had one. So how's she gonna point it out? She ain't gonna know.
So if she can't point it out, if she can't point it out.
If she never had a grandma or had a mom that was like just like what you were saying, if she never had that before, she not gonna tell the difference between a duck and a goose. Because
but you know what? Also, listen, hold on. This is one thing you gotta understand too. There were a lot of women who didn't have men for certain circumstances, death, or whatever the case may be. But those women were aligned. Those women were aligned with these men or other alpha males, so they knew how to raise their seed to receive an alpha male, to not acknowledge, to see what it is. All right, my mama told me at the end of the day, a real man is gonna do this, or a real man gonna be like this, or a real man is gonna. She's gonna acknowledge that. A lot of these women are not acknowledging that because remember, they still going on the whole ass independence, nigga. I don't need you. Half of these bitches out here fucking themselves. So
yeah, excellent. Excellent point. Excellent point. Which brings me to my question. What I just give me a number. I don't need an explanation, none of that. Give me a number. What percentage of women of today, if you were to take 100 women, how many of those 100 women would not know what an alpha male looks like or have that kind of direction in her life?
50%.
At least I would say like 85%.
I say 60. I say
I'm gonna say 70 at highest.
Yeah, 85.
now hold on. Now you gotta think about the age category that you're talking to. In our age categories, I'm 43 years old. So in my 43 years, there have been women in my life that have been raised by men, so they know what an alpha male looks like. So again, that's why I say 60 to 70%, and that's coming from a 43-year-old.
That's mainly that's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy because they should know better by now.
So
exactly.
That's crazy.
So think about that.
So like I said 85, 90.
So is it safe to say?
Right.
So it's safe to say that coupled with the standard that your mom set for you, and then the fact that remember all of us are alpha men on here, and a woman doesn't have the exposure to an alpha male, does that make it even more difficult to find someone, or even or does it make it easier because you can identify with it because most women ain't that?
It just make it easier for you to like
this. It makes it easier for me because I know who I'm fucking and who I'm not.
Right.
50 that you gave is that 50 you're going to get.
Hey, put this out. Hey, you want to give a prime example? I'm gonna give you a prime example. Look, I'm gonna give you a prime example. Look, hold on, listen. I'm gonna give you a prime example. As I was coming up,
I'm not giving up nothing.
Hey, but listen, as I was coming up in my age, it was hard to get, get a one night stand. It was hard to get a little bitch you want to fuck with on the side. Nowadays, you got every bitch you can meet is a one night stand. Every bitch is a microwave relationship. And again, no offense to all the real women on here. No offense. But in 2021, everything is a microwave relationship.
So that microwave relationship, is that because there's less masculinity?
Very much so.
Is there less masculinity? Okay, so
very much so.
So with that being said, right?
A black woman will accept a gay man before she accept a real nigga.
You know why? Okay. You know why?
Go ahead.
Society has made it so.
And the reason why is because, see, it ain't about the bitch loving you no more. The bitch loves loving hip hop. The bitch thinks she's supposed to be able to cheat. You gonna pick her up in a Rolls Royce, buy her some fake ass flowers, some fake ass jewelry, and put this bitch in front of everything. Look, it's not happening. See, this is cartoon world. They done trick these. Excuse my language, but they done trick these bitches, bruh. They done trick the bitches and they're not fucking with the men's. So now these bitches want ballers and rappers. These rappers is getting fucked in their asses and signing blood contracts and working with the devil. Look at these videos and shit, B. That's what they want. These niggas is wearing purses. These niggas getting diamonds put in their forehead and shit. Look, bro, it ain't fucking happening in the streets, bro. Look, it's not happening, bro. They want us to be, but they want us to be Michael Jackson, bro. We not finna transform in front of these hoes, bro. Not us. Not the real men.
I think Michael Jackson slapped the fuck out some of these bitches right now. Bro.
Not the real men is not getting ready to transfer over and accept this alpha female shit. What is an alpha female? I've never seen one. And in the jungle, the bitches, they kill the food. Wait a minute, the bitches kill the food, lay the food down, and the lion walks up. Them bitches back up from the food. He bite the neck off and take the head, and then them bitches eat. You get what I'm saying? There ain't no gay animals. Niggas was gay. If niggas was supposed to be gay, it'd be gay penguins and lions and shit, nigga. Because it's all just pay attention to nature.
Hey, but hold on, y'all. Just remember, all these are.
This
is his opinion. This is his opinion. This is his opinion. This is his opinion. This is his opinion.
All right. Another opinion. If a duck is a duck, you can't tell me that duck is a fucking bird. You can't say no.
That's not true. Sorry, that's not true. That's not true. That's not true. God played a cruel joke. God made a platypus. Nigga, God made a cruel joke. They made a platypus.
Strike that.
You can't tell me. Yeah, strike that. You can't tell me that a platypus is a motherfucking crocodile.
No.
You can't tell me that. You can't say, hey, that platypus identifies with being a crocodile.
Well,
now
hey, there's a lot of platypuses in the world. Hey, you know what?
They're not crocodiles, bro. So
I'm finna start calling these niggas platypuses.
Because
they want to look like a duck, but they really platypuses.
Look, whatever he is, you can't change from being that. Nigga, if you a turtle, you can't say, oh, I'm not a turtle, I'm a zebra, bro. You don't got no stripes. You understand? Like, so you can't say, you can't, back to the masculinity thing, back to the masculinity. We're going to stay on topic with that one, though, because I'm serious about the masculinity thing, bro. I got brothers, bro. I got the gleeky in a purse. I don't give a fuck. You have a purse and a gleeky, bro.
First of all, you have a purse, nigga.
Hold on, time out. You got a fanny pack, whatever that shit is, right? I got on joggers, bro. I got my gleeky on me and my joggers, so I wear Effies so I can take the but I'm not finna wear the purse or the extra handbag, like, to have no accessories, bro. I'm a man. We gotta be men, bro. Like, we cannot allow these white people to turn us into Europeans, bro. We can't let the white people turn us into Europeans. So now we didn't need a Mother's Day. You know why Mother's Day came up? Because the Europeans, they didn't give a fuck about their moms, so they needed one day out the year. My mom was a fall down, you know what, from the streets of East Palo Alto, bro, and I loved her, and I called her mother. You get what I'm saying? I never disrespected my mom one time while she was on us. I called her mother. She wasn't even there. We didn't need no Mother's Day, nigga. Every day was Mother's Day for us. You feel me?
Real shit,
bro.
That's real shit. Every day was Mother's Day, bro.
You get what I'm saying? So even coming from where I come from, I love my mother, right? And she shaped how I see females and all that bullshit, right? But also, I'm 34, so the experiences that I lived also shaped that. From what I've done and I've dealt with these women, I don't trust them as far as I can read them. There's one that's out there that I can trust. Right. She has not crossed my path yet. Because what's come for me would be here, and I held on to something that wasn't mine for years because of my selfish, egotistical ways. Because once you become a man, you claim ownership, because we lions, we alphas. This mine now. Even if I don't want it, it's mine. Right? Even if it ain't mine, even if I don't want it, this is mine now. Right? Yeah. And now I done transformed, and now I'm acting brand new. That's how the bitch now understand when we back to the brand new shit, right? Yeah, my bitch say that I'm acting brand new because she doesn't understand why he's no longer with it anymore. Yeah, because now you feel me? You get what I'm saying?
Different.
Yeah, now I'm different now. Now I'm brand new.
So now it's to the point.
You're not doing what the fuck you normally do.
The normal, you feel me?
So it's to the point. It's to the point now that you can't even. It's not even cool to even say the word alpha. Right?
Shout out to Big Bro.
I remember when it used to be good to be an alpha male, right?
Yeah.
And so now saying alpha is almost like a toxic word.
It's toxic
masculinity, right? So with that being said, what that's saying is that there's a societal shift right now going on that's saying that to be a man or to be an alpha man is to be toxic, right?
No, it's only an American shift over in France and
okay.
It's like to be a man.
In America, that's how it is. Exactly. And so with that being said, what do you think that agenda is coming from? Like, what's the purpose of doing that?
Well, you gotta, first of all, in order, you have to, it's gonna come. This is just my personal opinion.
So, hold on.
This is my opinion. This is my opinion.
I'm finna give it to you right now, nigga. This is my personal opinion. You remember, all right, in DC Comics, I was sitting here telling motherfuckers about it. They making Superman bisexual now. Right?
Superman's son.
Yeah, Superman.
His
I don't give
son.
a fuck, nigga.
His son. Fuck. Not his daughter. His son.
But now they're supposed to change the character. They're supposed to change the race. They're supposed to change the race of Superman too. If you didn't know this.
Oh boy.
The manifesto.
They're supposed to change the race of Superman. They're making Superman black.
We don't want him. He's gonna be gay and black. He's gonna be gay and black.
Think about
we don't want him.
You don't want to.
We don't want him
on black men and
think about that. So
listen,
think about
the black man. We'll just go here. And I'm sorry for taking it here, but this is what we're gonna do when we talking about.
I'm taking it because I'm probably gonna agree with you.
Do that. This is my opinion, shit, right? Because this is my opinion.
This is my opinion.
Do that shit real quick.
This is my opinion. This is my opinion.
Okay, so we was young thugs growing up. We was real gangsters. You feel me? 1650 KOSO. Shout out to Beans. The whole. I ain't even gonna go into everybody. Sneak States. Not even finna go there. Boogaloo. Dang. Everybody. Okay, right. We ain't gonna go there. We was young thugs. and they put a nigga in a Kentucky Derby dress, nigga, on his album cover, and they called him Young Thug. And all the gangsters in the music, if y'all didn't catch this plot, all the gangsters in the music industry co-signed this man. And so now the definition of a young thug is a nigga in a dress, right? We was the first when they went and bought his album, the first nigga riding down the street listening to Young Thug, we was done then. Because there's no way.
Hold on. Let me chime in real quick.
We was not supposed to accept that. I don't give a fuck how much gang banging or how much money he done spent.
Hold on. Let me chime in real quick. What did Lil Nas X do? He took the definition of a cowboy, nigga. One of the hardest thing in America, nigga. A room-tune cowboy. If I walk up to you as a cowboy, just know.
If you want to know the truth. Right, a lot of them stories
the hardest thing.
But wait a minute, though.
He made it gay.
Wait a minute, though. Look what he did, though. Not only did he do that, look, he is black. Look what he represents. He represents the truth because John Wayne and Cowboy Hickson and Billie Holiday, all them niggas was black. Them niggas was Native Americans, bro. Them wasn't no motherfucking white boys on no horses, bro. The Lone Ranger's a story about a black nigga, bro. That was a black Texas Ranger, bro, who started off protecting his family, B. Facts. These is facts, bro. Go back and study. They whitewashed all this shit, B. So what they did, it was an even deeper plot. It was, man.
You didn't know that shit, nigga. You better do your history, nigga.
It was an even deeper.
Was Indian, nigga. He really was Indian.
Listen, it was an even deeper plot on us to where they allowed Lil Nas X. He came for the babies, nigga. Who was listening to Old Town Road?
He don't give a fuck about these kids, nigga. He put it on, nigga.
Who was listening to nigga? I didn't give a fuck about. I don't even listen to the Migos and them niggas. But Old Town Road, no, you know who was singing that shit in the house? Them kids, bruh. And when I found out, look, bro, if niggas don't believe in the Bible and heaven and hell, look at Lil Nas X. Why in the fuck do you think he made a video dancing on the devil's lap? Why you think Lil Wayne and Future and them made a video talking about my bitches love me and all them bitches was dancing in blood with snake tongues? And you know why? Because that's where we going. Yeah, it's coming to that, y'all. It's coming to that, B. And that's why niggas is fucked up because we fighting these fights that, you know what I'm saying, we really don't get, man. So the masculinity.
You can't really get mad about the music, bro.
Fuck the music. The music is a weapon. The music has been weaponized. It's not music.
The reason why I say you can't get mad about the music because again,
only real music is underground music.
We're gonna go spiritual. We're gonna go spiritual.
Right. It's good music and it's bad music.
No. We're gonna go spiritual. We're gonna go spiritual real quick. Because what is the devil? What is Satan? If we gonna sit here and say we're gonna acknowledge him and say what he is, nigga, that was one of God's creation, one of the most beautiful creation, nigga. He was the architect of music.
He's the owner of the world. He's the king of the world.
Hold on, listen to what I'm saying. He is the architect of music.
So you got to understand what music is.
So with that being said, he was a shining star, nigga. He was the brightest thing out here. He wasn't nothing ugly about this nigga, bro.
Yeah, that don't matter though. When you know.
But what I'm saying is that again, it came a point in time that was saying one of the most beautiful things on earth is going to bring down the creation of man. One of the most beautiful things on this earth is bringing down the creation of man. And what are we doing? We're listening to the same music every day. All this killing shit, this, that, the other.
We're proving each other's point. That right there, that's a major weapon. Because see, if you go back and remember like some of the Lil Wayne songs, his ad-lib used to be, get money.
Yep.
Fuck bitches. Yep. Get money. Nigga, imagine, like, do you understand what that's doing to you in your regular everyday mind? So when we get into the masculinity thing, right? They took that from us. They took that out the music, bro. You gotta sing, wear little clothes, take your shirt off. Look, man, the gay people is coming. They don't want us. It ain't about even being gay. The being gay thing is the cover. It's about them coming for your babies. They want to be able to marry and fuck and do what they want to do with children. So that's why the masculinity thing is being taken from us, because they want us in a position to where we cannot protect and save the babies. Period, bro.
I agree with the baby part.
I'm telling y'all,
like, you know the alphabet people. Look, the alphabet people don't even want the pedos, bro. The alphabet people don't want the pedos.
Listen, man, they coming for them babies. They don't want us, y'all.
I know that, but nigga, what I'm saying is the alphabet people don't even want them.
I'm telling you, man.
Yeah, right now.
The alphabet people don't even want them, bro. The alphabet people was like, nigga, they can't even deal with them. So, you know, again, it's that special group.
As far as the masculinity topic, as the masculinity,
and that's government.
They taking it. That's what they taking it. Yeah, that's why
government is doing that. The government is doing that.
You can't be a black man, man. You seen what they did to that boy, man. Like, you can't be no Huey P. Newton, nigga. You can't be none of that, nigga. They listening, they watching, they paying attention, they hearing us. You feel me? Because they have to stop this, bro. And somebody has to be a martyr, and it has to go this way because it's the same story over and over again.
But how many martyrs do we need, bro?
Until we come into alignment, well, we have to start getting into alignment.
That's a good question.
A lot of martyrs out here. There's a lot of martyrs, bro. There's a lot of martyrs.
I think it's there is no number of martyrs.
It's unlimited.
What needs to happen? Well, what we know,
it's going to keep happening.
Well, what we know is it's not going to change. Like based on if we're going to go spiritual, right? We know it's not going to change, right? And like you said, the devil was the angel of music. You know what I'm saying? Which makes everything impressionable. And they going after the kids because the kids are the most impressionable. And so then they know that they can affect generations by doing so, by being so impressive with their music and things like that. And then they have women that co-signs this, which are in the church, right? Women are in the church, so you would think that they know better, but they don't because the men aren't there for the spiritual covering.
No,
so this, with all that being said, is that part of the reason why men don't go to church is because we're following an agenda that's pushing us out?
Oh, that's a good one too.
Shit, yeah.
Why don't men go to church? Maybe I'll just ask it simple. Why don't men go to church now? Why?
I don't church because I don't like hypocrites, bro. I just don't do the. I don't do the hypocrites.
We ain't hearing nothing that talk.
You
to
don't
us.
do hypocrites. What do you mean?
Ain't no pastors talking to me.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, all right, you know, hold on, hey, bro, you know, one of my pastors come to the shop, nigga. And nigga, I talk to him the same way I talk to you.
I ain't telling the truth.
You know what I'm saying? And he's not objective to it. He's open to it. It don't mean he talk like that, but he's not judging. He's not discriminative. We have church at the shop. I don't go to this church to have church.
Yeah, well, yeah, because the church is not the building.
The church is the people, always.
Right.
Always.
Jesus' way.
You know what I'm saying? And he understand that, and I'm cool with that. So I'm like, all right, the inside motherfuckers that trying to do shit for the building and this, that, and that. I don't fuck with them hypocritical ass churches. They want me to come in and be a certain way. You got to do this. No, fuck y'all. If I'm coming to church, I'm coming as I am. Straight up. I'm not changing shit. I'm coming as I am. If you don't like that, at the end of the day, I mean, come to your church. Fuck you.
I feel like, me myself personally, I feel like the reason why I'm not in church and the reason why I know I'm not in church because they're not speaking no truths. See, they talking about that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like, they not telling us that we need to be protecting our people. They not telling us that what's going on with these governments. They in there preaching that go to sleep shit, that prosperity shit, put your money in the bucket, be a part of this major church shit. You feel me? Like, we don't need that, bro. We need real truth. Like I listened to a pastor online named Stephen Darby, and what he did for me was he brought me into conviction to understanding that, nigga, there's things that you need to do, you need to change. Like, you're not talking to the man, you're not telling the man. Help the man. You have to save the man. The man is the most important part of the community.
Still?
Period. Man, them church, they in bed with them white people, bro.
Are they? I'm asking a question.
I'm telling you, you feel me?
What'd you say?
What?
I said, do churches still help communities?
Yeah, supposedly.
Yeah. Well, yeah, they have.
Are churches still in politics?
Yeah.
No.
Yes, they are. Yes, they are.
Yeah,
tell me not politics when you go to the church. They got church polls for politics for presidential politics.
How many different religions you think go to church?
How many religions are there?
Yeah, they all got to
have church, you know. But
atheist goes to church.
Really? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Think about that. You think one or two.
Wherever they go to speak on their doctrine or learning them colleges, be they churches, them motherfucking. You feel me? The Mason
atheist goes to church.
I say that to say this, bro. And everything that we done went through, pandemic wise, or any other thing the Rodney King shit, nigga. I didn't see no churches doing anything for these situations.
Yeah, they all got nigga. They all got the. You see that boy had to pay back that money, nigga. The white boy. He had to pay back a PPP loan, bruh. The white boy who owned the mega church.
Not to the church.
And the church helped him pay it back.
Nigga, he gotta pay for. He gotta pay back I think it's either $4 or $14 million, nigga, for a PPP loan, nigga. That the white boy. That didn't want to let nobody in New Orleans when they had the big flood out there. He didn't want to let nobody in. Then nigga, he had to pay back.
Oh, you talking about Joel Osteen?
Yeah.
Yeah. So but the reason.
Don't get me started on that.
Yeah, the reason why I say that the church don't
get me started off that miracle water.
The reason why I say the church don't get involved with politics, and granted, your point is very well taken because they hold polls and stuff like that for elections and things like that. But what happens? What I mean by that is churches don't talk about what's going on in the community and how to fix these things, right?
No, they don't, but they still sit there. Will have presidential debates, have presidents come and talk to them at the church and everything else. And then we need help with the bills.
No, I understand that, but what I mean is on the big major issues, then they kind of try to stay hands off because a lot of teachings in Bible right now is being taught is prosperity preaching. That's why a lot of people don't like the Joel Osteens.
Because they're talking about bullshit. Nobody wants to go to church and hear about what God going. Nigga, we've been praying for years, nigga.
And ain't not a fucking blessing, not a goddamn water wine.
How about you start putting in? How about you tell these men some shit that's gonna help us? Like, brother, you need to come up out of your sin. Brother, you need to take your ass to work and take care of your kids. You need to get away from that bitch, brother, and worry about yourself. Like, help us, nigga. That's what the fucking pastor was for. The pastor he came to bring you the game. He studied the book, he learned the shit, and he came to you like, look, bro, you need to fix this, and that. You know what I'm saying? You worked on it, got better. My grandfather was a reverend, bro. Like, we came from a family.
Ain't that what the cupboard for?
There's not TD. There's TDJ.
We need. Ain't nobody helping. Ain't nobody helping niggas, bro. These niggas is in church. The pastors, they preaching to the women. They preach, like you said, they preaching that prosperity shit. They need to preach some conviction and some condemnation so we understand. So we understand how serious, you feel me? How serious what we doing is. We giving it up on a daily. When you let the woman, when you move in with the woman and she pays your rent, nigga, you's a bitch. Tell me that in church. Young brother, pay your own bills. Get your own first. Don't take something on that you can't take care of. Know yourself first. Take care of yourself. No, for real though. Like, that's what we ain't fucking hearing. So we going out here thinking it's all on the bitch, and then you're 35 years old and it's been all on the bitch till you want your own. Nigga, you can't.
You don't know how to get your own. Nigga, it's been all on the bitch.
You don't have a clue on how to get it. Help me, bruh. You know what I'm saying? This is the reality.
Brother.
This is the reality of what we dealing with. A nigga go through life, bro. A nigga go through this life, bro. A nigga go through this life trying to figure it out on his motherfucking own. You may go to church.
Brother, you gonna have chores around here too.
You may go to church. You
chores.
Trying to figure it out. Really though, like all bullshit aside, trying to figure it out.
My mama take care of me.
And man, that's out. That's out. That's out. That's out. It's not acceptable. It's not acceptable.
It's over.
That's unacceptable. Your mom shouldn't be doing a goddamn thing for you.
Not a motherfucking thing.
You better go help your mama, bro.
Right, nigga.
You niggas is out here like we care about the wrong shit. It's about the flash and dash. Well, really, no, it's only about the dash. Between the day you was fucking born and that day they lay you down, that's your whole shit and your dash, B. So we sacrificing and we giving up everything for a little bit of nothing because we ain't been taught and we ain't getting no help. My little niggas think it's okay to shoot pistols and bust guns. I'm telling them it ain't cool, but they looking at me like I'm crazy because they like, me and Big Bro, we having this money, but we just buried 2 or 3 little niggas in the last 2 years. But y'all not seeing because you, like they say, once you blind until you open your eyes, you can't see. You feel me? So We shook, bruh. We all shook, and this is happening in everybody's neighborhoods. Everybody, our little people is dying. They taking pills. They getting hit with the fentanyl. Like, it's out now. Girls is fucking in the bathroom. It's over now. Like, we have lost complete control, right? And nobody's saying that to us. Like, at least we not saying it to each other. Like, I don't give a fuck though, blood. Like, I don't care about that hard, tough shit, bro. If you watch the police beat your granny, nigga, I don't give a fuck how many niggas you killed in your neighborhood, bro.
You ain't shit, niggas. You didn't go, nigga.
You didn't do nothing to that track of beating your granny, bro. Dragging her out the house, tasing her, bro. You niggas we killing each other in the middle of the fucking street. That's why we don't got no masculinity, because we hate us. We hate us. And it's still true. That's crazy. It's still true in 2021. When you got to talking about 2021, it took me somewhere, because right now we the only people still getting paid to rap about killing each other. Don't nobody else get famous. They put us on TV and fucking Range Rovers and Lexuses and fucking Rolls Royces, bro. And we talking about banging each other out, bro.
That's that point David Chappelle was making. Nigga can sit here and kill somebody
in front of his daughter.
To his career. Nothing happened to his career, but the moment you make a point about these motherfucking transsexuals, everything happens.
So tell me you don't believe in heaven and hell and the whole big scheme and the whole masculinity. They don't want us making babies no more, because when they God come, he's gonna be a gay God, and they're gonna have, you know what I'm saying? Like, niggas worshiping the goat, B. You niggas is devil worshipers on the low. That's what it is. Hey, on the under, niggas is worshiping the Baphomet and shit. Like, these niggas think this shit is a game. Like I said, if you just look at the music industry, look how it turned on us. It went from being Run DMC, right? It went from being Run DMC to wait a minute, fuck that, wait, Run DMC. Then you had then you had the New York niggas, like you had Biggie and you had Nas and Mobb Deep, right? You had X, right? Then you had the West Coast niggas. You had, Pac was the East and the West Coast. We should have been funny then when they mixed Pac in. Disclaimer, these is my own opinions. When they mixed Pac in with that shit, we should have paid attention, because Pac was really from the East Coast, and then that nigga came over here to the West Coast, nigga, and died for this shit. Pac was unstable, you feel me? Like, straight up like that. Pac was a wild dude, you feel me? So moving on, what they did to us with the music industry, it went from being tough thug niggas with chains and pit bulls, bruh, to literally a nigga on his album cover named Young Thug in a dress. We were done as soon as niggas bought that album, B. Like, it was over. When we fuck with P. Diddy after he came out in the skirt, nigga, Andre 3000 was been cross-dressing since he came in the game.
All right, disclaimer, I ain't gonna lie, nigga. Disclaimer, I'm a Young Thug fan, nigga. I ain't gonna even lie. Disclaimer. So, call it whatever you want. I agree with what you're saying.
Facts, bro. Like, it's shady.
I agree with what you're saying.
So
as an artist, I agree. I like him as an artist, but I do
right. But I can't get even though wait. Nigga said Young Thug was Nigga said Nigga said Young Thug was a gangster. Nigga said Young Thug be looking out for the hood. That's all cool and dandy. But see, my thing, B, cut the check, B. You dealing with the beast or not? When they come to you and they say, "Hey, we'll make you the richest nigga ever," just put the dress on, B, right? Or just walk around in a diaper. The baby went to radio stations and fucking live TV recordings in a diaper. Bro, you that you done blew a nigga head off. What nigga from your neighborhood you know that done blew a nigga head off is gonna walk around in a diaper? Nigga, not one, nigga. Not one, nigga. I don't know one nigga from my just that's gonna put a diaper on, nigga, and rock. I second that, bro. I don't know a nigga that's gonna do that for my hood, bro. For no fucking money, bro. I don't know a nigga that's gonna put on a dress and take a picture anywhere at a funeral. I don't know a nigga that's gonna do that for no money, bro.
I ain't gonna lie. In 2021, these niggas is weird, bro.
I'm not, man. Well, I love my niggas, dude.
So okay. So let's get ready to wrap it up. But Ken gonna tell us about his first point that we should have been paying attention to, because he got the infinite game. But I'm gonna let you say what you say. But also keep this in mind too. What is the solution going into 2022?
Mind you,
hold on.
I was waiting to answer, the church part. Why
answer that.
Why we don't go to church is because of everything what they both just said. How the hell we supposed to? Religion is supposed to be the last line of safety. Like, look, y'all supposed to be. If this nigga over here that I grew up with and this nigga over here, I know religion. Y'all supposed to be up here on the forefront, like, okay, look, this is how it's supposed to go. Get your masculinity, keep that shit, don't let them take that away. You know what I'm saying? Like, all this stuff that you see in the Bible, you get the Joel Osteen, T.D. Jakes, so you look at them like, all I see is one thing. I can't trust you, bro. You ain't preaching. You not preaching for the word. You know what I'm saying? I don't go to. You don't make me even go to church. You know, most people they be like, they look at a famous person and be like, oh, even you famous and you with the, you know, the word of God and everything. I still can't even. You can't even convince me to go back to church because it's so much bullshit going on to where it's like I can't trust a so-called house full of people. I could just be me and my God. Like you said, the pastor can come to the barber shop and we can chop it up. Like that's all I need. I don't need to go in that whole building over there with y'all that maybe not preaching a word of what I'm looking for, and you ain't preaching the exact truth. So you know what? I'ma just sit at home, read my Bible.
Exactly.
To come through, I'll speak to him. You know, ask him some questions. You know what I'm saying? Because like he said, y'all not even talking about keeping the masculinity. You got men all fucked up and you know not following the direction that you know that don't even match. Like you said, the dress. You know what I'm saying? Like I can't fuck with a nigga that wear a dress and in the hood and claiming he in the hood. You know what I'm saying? Like it's different things at this time to where it's like to answer the final question, what is the solution? At this point, I really don't know. Like, cause it's like it's so out of control to where it's like, what the hell can we do? Like, how many martyrs do we need? You know what I'm saying? Like, how the hell we gonna figure this out in one answer? It's probably not gonna be there. You know what I'm saying? Now, I don't know it. I don't know the answer how to fix this. I don't know the solution.
Michael Jackson told you what it was. Starts with the man in the mirror, nigga. Everybody starts with themselves. Mind your own fucking business. Go back to minding your business. Go back to nigga keeping your shit in your shit. Your shit is your shit. I don't need to know that you fucking this nigga or that you want to be this bitch. I don't need to know that shit, nigga. I don't give a fuck. It's your own personal opinion. I don't give a fuck. Do you need to know that I'm shitting every day? Do you need to know that I like cocaine? Do you need to know any of this shit? No, you fucking don't. So, your business is your business.
But what's in the agenda is the opposite. It do.
I know that.
Yeah, you know what I'm
that's
saying?
The solution, bro.
That's what it's like.
Solution.
Okay,
mind
so
your business.
You can mind your business, but it's like it's more like a band-aid because it ain't really gonna fix it because at this point in time, you knowing about everything of what people doing from like you said,
Exactly.
taking shit, you know, oh they splashed in the pool or you know shit that is really irrelevant to life and it ain't really finna do you no motherfucking better most of the time. It ain't finna help you elevate or help you realize you got room for improvement and you can change and you ain't at your fullest potential. Most of the time it don't be that. Most of the time it just be some bullshit, aka distraction. Distracting you from something that's you know what they doing that they don't want you to see. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know what the fuck it is, but all I look at that is as that's a distraction. You're distracting me from something. You're not trying to let me, you know, really get my spiritual high and really do the right thing. You're distracting me from something. Now, what is it that you're not trying to let me do? What is it that you're hiding that you're not trying to show me?
That's going hella deep though.
So that's why I was sitting there quiet because I was absorbing everything, and I'm like, well, both of y'all, what y'all said, y'all answered my question of why I don't go to church, and then the masculinity, y'all not even trying to protect that as the church. It's like, oh goddamn, I thought y'all was the last line of defense. Y'all was the last line. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like you got.
Yeah, but check this out though. We can say all that, right? But not too long ago, the church were the men. So the men are doing the leaving up.
It was the men of the church. It was men of the church.
So you could not go to a church without seeing it being filled with men, not being led by nothing but by men. So
yeah, but you know what happened?
So with that, hold on. So with that being said, is we are as men letting down the church. It's not like we left church and we created something else.
No. The truth. I can't agree with that. I can't
agree with that one.
We gotta start churches.
You know why I can't agree with that?
Tell the truth. We have to start churches that tell the truth because we have to stand up. See, I'm not coming to your church, bruh. If you okay, with the days. You feel me? If you okay with that and you preaching that that's cool and you preaching that it's okay for them to be dumbing our children down and it's okay and you got that white Jesus up on the wall and we ain't talking no truth in 2021, nigga. You get what I'm saying? If we ain't
I'm
just
not okay
on
with
it,
it, nigga. I became disillusioned to it.
bro.
I became disillusioned to it
As
when
you
Quan
should.
started taking over the choir.
Like 20, I learned hella shit about.
So okay, so why did
when Quan started taking over the choir, nigga? That's when I started. No, I'm good. When Quan and Jordan, when you had Twan in the choir director snapping and shit, and doing all that shit, that's when I was like, I'm cool with church. I'm good. I'm out. I'm out, nigga.
Gay people in your church at 10. That ain't a church, nigga. That's a satanic house of worship.
I'm out. And again, listen, and I disclaimer again. I'm not homophobic. My brother's gay. I got a twin sister, nigga. She's gay. I'm not homophobic at all. That's your lifestyle. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. I swear to God, I don't care. But at the end of the day, bro, that's
coming out dinner, but nothing.
So, what a motherfucker want to know about me fucking every day? I don't think a person want to know about me fucking every day. I don't think a person want to know about me taking a shit every day. These are called personal. No, but it's called personal things. Sorry, religion, spirituality, politics, and discipline. These are not things that need to be mentioned in the personal world because everybody goes about it differently.
But every single one of those things you just mentioned is on the front page of
everything. And why is the world going to shit?
So I agree with you. I'm not disagreeing with you, but what I'm saying is that's the world we live in. So to say I don't give a fuck in a world of nothing but that, that's like ignoring the problem. Like,
no, I'm not ignoring the problem when I say I don't give a fuck. What I'm saying is that at the end of the day, like I said, I hate everybody equally. There is no disclaimer to that. There is no, okay, I like you because this, that, and I just don't give a fuck, bro. And when I say I don't give a fuck, is that you want to walk around prancing on a pretty pony? Good for you. Good for you. If that's what you want to do. Do I have to like it? Do I have to care? No, I do not. But see, society is making it at the end of the day. If this nigga prance around on a pretty pink pony, if I don't accept this, I'm a bad person.
Okay, so who's trying to make you accept this as a reality?
Society.
And society
they push the agenda on TV.
Who is
the
that?
Government. The hold on, what else we got? The government, TV. We got the alphabet people. We got Black Lives Matter. We got all these people that's pushing that agenda.
Black lives don't matter.
Demasculinity. Black
lives matter.
Yeah, they pushing that
don't
shit.
Matter. Listen, and now this is a public disclaimer. I'm gonna say it again. This is a public disclaimer.
Yeah, fuck Black Lives Matter.
Wait. Even most definitely fuck the organization of Black Lives Matter, right? That's a fact.
That's a whole different conversation.
Right. But as far as when we say that, when you even and I just touched a chord in me because I don't want to I don't want to do this. We don't want to do this to each other no more. Let's finally get some nuts and turn the guns where the guns deserve to be turned on. You can't say too much, right? But we gotta stop doing this is why they're able to break us down. This is blood. I smack, like I said, I smack you before a nigga smack a cop beating granny. Nigga whip the phone out first, bro. Niggas is whipping out the phone, bro. Niggas whip the phone. Listen, I promise you this. I can stand on this, bro. I'm not watching a cop or a figure of authority or a Russian or a 6 foot or a 7'7" giant from Ukraine, right? I'm not watching him beat on no young black woman or no old black woman or no black man or black kid or none of this shit, right? Period. Because it's time. This is where this is where they feel like they can take the masculinity from. Now we understand there's a lot of bloodshed. There's a lot of bloodshed. Okay, you kill Pookie killed John. We get all that shit though, right? We get all that shit, right? But that's just because we out of alignment, and that's where the alignment should come back. We all out of alignment, we under on a spiritual tip, it's a spiritual battle that we fighting. So we got to come up out of this bullshit, right? First, before the women even matter, before we even understand if you can be a husband to or want to be a nigga to a bitch.
Right, so
hold on, can we even be a brother to each other first? Because that's where the whole lack is. There's no communication between men. That's why what we're doing right here is important. Because see, we got a whole lot of different opinions from men, and we were able to talk about things and be open about things because you're dealing with other men. These conversations aren't being had, And so that's why we as men, fuck, this is church right here. We just had church.
All right, so
right here.
Listen to this. The demasculinity thing. All right. This is me personally. Again, disclaimer. It's only geared towards us. Reason why I say that. There's been 2 cases in the past 2 months that I have heard of. One case in Virginia where a couple shot a black man, white couple shot a black man because he addressed a woman and said she looked good. They shot this motherfucker. They went to Oregon. They still on the run now. Just in Stockton.
That sound like Emmett.
Just in Stockton. And I want to say last night. I don't know who the fuck told me. I just figured this out. I did the math. It was all on the news. A white dude was in the parking lot driving crazy. A black dude told him, "Hey, bro, man, slow down. This motherfucker got out and shot him 7 times. He survived. And every time they shot him, it was on the fucking news. Every time he shot him, called him a nigger. Every time he shot him, called him a nigger. But at the end of the day, this is okay. So it ain't demasculinity from the American society. It's only demasculinity from us. Because the moment we sit here and oh my God, I'm so scared. These motherfuckers tuck their tail, and the first thing they do is they jump, they shoot, they this, that, and the other. So if you demasculize the black man, that takes away the fear from the white man. What's the greatest way to keep a white man in charge? Is to make sure that at the end of the day, he is in charge. He has no fear. And what does the white man fear? What he cannot and what he will not do in life.
Terrified of us, bro.
So you demasculize this right here, what we is, to make us be oh so gay.
And now you just a whole complete broke down race to where the women, right? And this why
the women don't even respect
this. This where a hoe can be a housewife and a nigga put up with just about anything if the bitch lawyer, whatever, right? Because these bitches for a long time been letting these white people push us out the motherfucking way. They done joined in on everybody fight and they still ain't got shit. They done helped everybody conquer. They helped the gay people conquer. They helped the feminist movement conquer. Bitch, you had a man. Bitch, we was out there slaving and fucking coming home and fighting master for your bitch ass. You get what I'm saying?
That's
and then
why
you
a black woman will accept a gay man before a
nigga. Because bitch, you don't want me to tell you what to do. Shut your bitch ass up. That's my problem with them, bro. They talk too much, bro. Straight up like that, bro.
They'll accept Quan before they accept Tyson.
Why do you think that
talk when I talk to her?
Why do you think that a woman will accept a homosexual before a black man?
Because she can control that. She can control the homosexual.
She identifies with it.
She can identify and she can control that. She can put that in her place or its place. She can do that. But with an alpha male, you can't put an alpha male in his place. The fuck you mean? What the fuck you bitch? Call me a bitch if you want to. I'll knock all your teeth off.
Bless your shit. Sorry. Look. This is what it is. Once a woman, once she does that, that's the first sign for us to go. Like, you're a man. That's a man. That's a Jezebel spirit. She's a witch. She's all of that. As soon as that woman look you in your face, knowing that you a 5'10" nigga, 195, be in the gym, eating vegetables and shit, she look you in your face and say, "Fuck you, you bitch ass nigga." That's a sign. That's a man right there. You dealing with a man. Ain't nobody taught her because women don't do that. My granny told me a long time ago, bro. She said she had an auntie. Her auntie used to get punched up, broom, 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 when she was a little kid. Said Unc used to blitz her shit. You feel me? She said she used to sit back and she understood something at a very young age. Unc would be ready to stop and be ready to leave. Unc would be leaving out the door and her auntie would start up again as he was walking out the door, and she understood at a young age, oh, you can only push a man so far. So forgive me for my transgressions, and yeah, I'm sorry and I feel bad for it, but especially as a lion, nigga, I'm finna rule over everything around me, and we're gonna deal with the consequences later.
If you look at a lion in his pride, you don't think
we're gonna deal with that shit later.
A lion snap at a lioness every now and then.
Come on, blood. It ain't all the time. It ain't all the time.
Come here, bitch. Come here.
Come on. It ain't all the time. And that's and we punish for taking the abuse until we can't take it no more. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know everybody else's story. Like, this shit, nigga, we need to, man, I feel like right now, like, we all need to just leave these bitches alone and get our minds right and then get us together and then then you go and get your queen, because until you is taking care of self, like full circle on this shit, until we taking care of self, we shouldn't be involving nobody in our business. They need to stay where they at.
I'm gonna keep it lit. I ain't calling none of these. I ain't calling none of these women queens. I ain't calling none of these women queens unless they've been groomed right. And I mean that. Call me whatever. You call me a male chauvinist pig. I'm actually a feminist, but you can call me a male chauvinist pig, whatever. But I ain't fucking with none of these women unless they've been groomed right. And what I mean by that is, at the end of the day, she has to know what a man is. She has to know what an alpha man is. She has to have a father in her life. She had to. Because if you don't know what a man is and what a man's supposed to do, there is no way in West Hell I'm going to waste my time teaching you. I'm too old for that shit. I don't have time to teach you to do something and be something that you already supposed to know how. I'm not raising a kid no more. We're supposed to be helping each other.
You know what that makes me think of? That makes me think of one thing. Equality. The word equality. They want you to think that man and woman is equal all the way from the head to shoulders. Everything is
in California law, it is.
Right. But that's what they preaching now to society.
That's wrong.
Because everything is equal. Like everything is supposed to be
that's
equal.
Why your woman. That's why not your woman.
And that's why I always live off the policy. Life is not fair. Everything is not equal. Everything is not going to be equal for everybody. That is not how it works. You know what I'm saying? When a lioness pick the mate, she ain't finna go for a week, nigga.
She going for the motherfucker that got other bitches. She going for the nigga that got other bitches though.
Because like that nigga, when he get in a fight for territory, he ain't gonna be able to win it. I'm not gonna be able to sustain. You know what I'm saying? So what they do is, nigga, they focus on they seed and they legacy. They like, I'm trying to build the best legacy I could build. I am not gonna go stay with this weak ass nigga because I'm not gonna last long if I stay with this weak ass nigga. You know what I'm saying?
I got 14 kids, bro.
So when you look at it, it's like, look at the legacy they want to affect of the black of us niggas. They like, boy, we want to tear the best thing to tear them niggas down is tear down their legacy. They're like, well, I show you that these niggas ain't shit. These niggas is this, they that. You know, there's no alpha this, no alpha that. They done did this, and that. It's like, you know what I'm saying? Legacy is like, you know.
Hey, here's something funny. When did they start this demasculinity thing with blacks?
The feminist movement.
Nah. When white people found out they were finna be the minority. When white people found out they was finna be the minority, that's when they started this shit. If you really want to think about it, be honest. When white people found out, at the end of the day, in 2023 or whatever the case may be, that they were finna be on the low end of the totem pole or the low end of the totem pole, they were like, oh no, we gotta figure this shit out because there's no way in West Hell we gonna be on the low end of the totem pole. Look at Asians; they moved to Africa now. They fucking Africans, so they can build their legacy.
Yeah, for sure.
Think about that one.
But can't you take it back even further than that? You can take it back further to win.
Well, I'm talking about in America.
Yeah, that's
okay.
What I was talking about was America. I just threw the little African.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought you was talking. I thought you was gonna say like we can go back even further than that during ancient times and religion times.
We were talking about when black women joined in with that to help that, like that. The feminist movement
after the Black
because
Panther
remember you guys were talking about everything is not fair and it's not equal. Yeah, because there is no equal because men are men and women are women.
Well, let me ask you this question.
Equal.
I was just about to say.
Let me ask you this one question, right? If it was really equal, if it really was equal, when a woman got pregnant and decided that she wanted to have an abortion, if it was really equal, then a man will be able to see her and say, "No, the fuck, you're not going to have an abortion. We're going to go to court. We're going to have some kind of this, and this, and we're gonna have somebody that's gonna narrate the equality." Or
in a word, great PB.
Hold on.
Women
or listen
to lead.
They would have been created first.
Listen, hold on.
Right.
Listen.
Right.
Or you have the other side of it. But listen, you have the other side of it. He wants to have the baby, right? And he don't want to be a baby. He don't want to be a baby daddy. He don't want to have no kids. So he should have the right to sit here and say, I don't want to pay child support. I don't want to do none of that shit. If it was an equality thing,
thing.
Yeah, but that's what the whole feminist movement was like. They wanted equal rights as men. They wanted to do anything.
The whole feminist thing was because them white guys was knocking them white bitches out, bro. Listen, the white man, listen to
Hey, I
me,
got
bro.
a question once he done too.
Yeah, because I'm being, it's funny, but it's the truth. All this shit started because Karen, her husband was treating her like shit, right? Ken was treating Karen like straight shit. Them bitches couldn't work. Them niggas kept them foots on them bitches' necks, B. And them bitches started a feminist movement. Like I said, it just goes back to the whole Mother's Day thing.
Because nobody gave a fuck about black families and what black families
it wasn't.
Nobody gave a fuck.
We always bring our black asses in to help some other people join in on their fights, just like niggas is. We start helping the other people, and then one thing we notice is a little bit later into the struggle, they done skipped over us.
No, men realized it.
You're right. They got it right, but that's why
they gave us a month.
They got all the rights.
They gave us a month.
Wait a minute, bro. A motherfucking Mexican has more rights than a nigga, and you be from the United States of America. This motherfucker be from Guadalajara. He got more rights than you.
Guadalajara.
Nigga got more rights than you, nigga. Like for real, like we ain't seen the Hamdumi laws.
It's never about. It's never been about equality. It's always about power.
They come over here with what they come over here, nigga, and own whole smoke shops in the neighborhood, bro. A nigga can't open up a hot dog stand before they shut that motherfucker down. That's past the point. We have to understand there is no equality. So if this woman thinks she's equal to me compared to the struggle that I'm going through, I already lost the battle dealing with your ass.
Facts.
So let me ask.
What Sam said, it's the power.
Yeah,
so how we gonna start taking power from the black man is do it domestically and then put it on a global scale. You know what I'm saying? We gonna get them. We gonna get them.
That is a real fucking statement.
We gonna get them to fuck up with each other inside on their own problems. Nothing to do with just them fucking up on their own. And then we'll push it to the next. Then we go back to your statement where you going for my kids. So now what you gonna do is tear up you gonna make us fuck up each other domestically, so y'all can say the black people need to fix all the shit, and where it's like, damn, the real masterminds, they never touched it. All they did was just sprinkle a little this, sprinkle a little that. You feel me? Let's get the Bloods and the Crips. Let's drop the guns over here and say, well, wow, pow, little small little shit like that. Bye bye bing. You know what I'm saying? And because you got to notice back in the day, like in the 20s and the 1910s and 30s and all that shit, nigga, black community was more stronger together than nigga all the community right now. You know what I'm saying? Like more than what niggas is in the hood. Like more than what niggas in the hood say they come. No, they was stronger than
black church.
We killing niggas, man.
Now, when you get to the 60s, the 60s when they start dropping crates and CIA start dropping this and that. Like, okay, well we can't.
The crack.
We're gonna supply them all this shit and have them kill each other over this shit. You know what I'm saying? Because we're not gonna physically start off touching it. Or we already did that. We tried to enslave you physically. We tried to do this and that. Okay, that ain't work. All right, so now we gotta come. Now we gotta come up with a new way to get you. So now we gotta get you a new way. We can't get you physically, but we gonna get you mentally. So once we get you mentally, we get you financially. Then once we get you financially, eventually we might go back to get you physically. You know what I'm saying?
If we get you financially, we won't have to get you physically.
You gonna get yourself physically.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's true. You can take physical out because if they got you financially, you
gonna eat yourself up in the streets. You gonna eat yourself up in the streets trying to get that financial, and that's what a lot of me and my niggas and a lot of where we come from, what we dealt with. You feel me? Like, we thought money was the way, and then after all the cases and all the gunshots and all the murders and then you understood that money was really, it was the root of all of the bullshit. You feel me? But you need money, so now you gotta come to terms with yourself and understand that now you gotta rearrange and redo it. And there's so much bloodshed. Like for some niggas, bro, it's really a torture. Like it's like they trap you in it. Like I know we done switched conversations and topics, but if we look at the system, it's been designed to break a nigga, break a Indian, break a nigga. If you ain't white, it ain't right. Like, come on, bro. Like we trapped in this shit, bro. We trapped in this shit, bro. Like, and like you said, the only solution is actually waking up and saying, you know what? I care more about the wrongdoings that these motherfuckers who've been doing it to us since they've been doing it to us is doing to us than what we got going on, bro. You know what I'm saying? Check it out, B. Like, we finna have to draw a line in the sand with each other and come to an understanding, right? Because we got all the spending power, bro. We got all the money, bro. We gotta stop this shit, because as long as we beating each other down, don't worry about the women. You know what I'm saying? Don't worry about the women, because we focused on beating each other down.
Fall in line.
These white boys, these white boys, these Asians, these Mexicans can beat our women up and kidnap our little girls and prostitute them out and send them in these rings like they fucking doing. You feel me? And harvest their organs and beat the little nigga down. We don't care about none of that. We care about what happened in the Jets 10 years ago, what they did to Brody and them. But look what they doing to our people. And that's why we at a disadvantage, because we don't care about us. So we can never expect. And man, like you said, the women is beat up too, though. Like, at the same time, though, because once they broke a nigga in half in front of her, tied the nigga to the horse and ripped him apart, she started damaging the little boy anyway. Like, boy, shut your mouth before they rip you apart. Imagine that. Like,
it was already. That was.
Imagine your mama.
Look.
You know what I'm saying? Imagine your mama seeing your daddy get ripped apart by a horse, and you getting ready to talk bad to massa. Now your mama making you a punk. Your daddy ain't around, so your mama don't say nothing about you wearing her heels. And then you
know what's fucked up. And there was no mental help back then. There was no mental help back then. There was no mental help for that. There was no, nigga. We've been dealing with PTSD ever since back in them days, and now they call it normality.
It's a
now
spirit.
Normality.
We dealing with possession.
This is how they act. This is how they act. No, but you don't even understand. This is how it was programmed in us.
Yes,
if we don't be quiet, if we don't do this, this was gonna happen. So it was programmed into us, and there was no mental help back then to help motherfuckers fix that. None.
We can't be weak no more.
So let me ask this question, and since we're talking about PTSD and being damaged and all that other stuff, so is it necessary that we call women bitches?
I mean, to each his own.
To each his own.
Oh, that's to each his own.
Yeah, if you want to call her, if it's a term of endearment because of your circumstances and where you come from, and you don't mean that ain't no harm. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got bitches. You feel me? Like, I love some of them and shit. Like you know what I'm saying? Like,
start with a conversation. Who you?
It ain't even a bad thing, though. To me, it ain't even a bad thing. And if she don't understand my roots, I don't give a fuck if I was 90 years old, man. If I get to talk, this is me and my bitch. If you got a problem with that, then you shouldn't. That's out, because I'm gonna say that.
She's not your bitch. Then she's not.
You get what I'm saying? Yeah.
Okay.
That goes back to the original.
Okay, good. Now that we 2 hours in, we should have definitely had a bottle, because I was about to scrap all that, because the question I want to ask is, do you want a woman? Now, y'all hear me out. Don't cut me off. I need y'all to get this context. So there's either like your woman, you can call her your wifey, or your bitch. Now, a woman that's your girlfriend or your wife, you can wife her, you can like her, love her, whatever you want to call it, but then you could cheat on your wife. And you can cheat on your wife with a bitch, right? Matter of fact, a ride or die bitch. The bitch that, remember we was talking about, you a block nigga, so you need a chick to understand that. If you was to go to jail and you had a couple minutes to make some phone calls, your wife is square. Hold on. Your wife is square. She don't know what to do. She don't know who to call. She don't know none of that. But your ride or die bitch does. You're gonna call her to bust moves that your wife ain't gonna call, because your wife might be on the phone like, what happened? Why'd you go to jail? She just might be game goofy, right? for whatever reason, you would cheat on your wife at ride or die bitch, because that ride or die bitch is gonna accept you whether you fucking other females. If you whatever that you come in late, she ain't stressing you as long as you come in. Do what you do with her, smoke some blunts with her, hit them, eat the fruit snacks, and then go on about your business. All of that, right?
Got a simple solution to that shit.
Yeah, all of that, and she look forward to all of that, right? So women would say, "Hey, I would want to just be your wife," but would you? The goal is to be the ride or die, the wife, the girlfriend, all that. So what do y'all think about that?
Because you want to marry.
If the ride or die is doing all that, bro,
I'm gonna give you. You want to marry your bitch? Then that's the bitch you marry.
That's the bitch you need to marry.
Okay.
Right,
you need to fuck your wife.
That's my
So wait a minute.
If your ride or die is the first person you call when you go to jail, and she's doing all that, and she's doing this, and she knows that, and she goes there, and she's willing to do this, Nigga, you need to marry your ride or die. Your wife, you need to get rid of that bitch.
Get rid of her.
No, let's say the wife though. She got a good job.
I don't give a fuck, nigga. I don't give a fuck.
Mexicans take her.
I don't give a fuck, nigga.
Hey,
If I gotta lie to my wife, if I gotta lie to my wife, bro, no, I'm good. I'm cool. I'm good.
Hey, so when you said you got the bitch or the wife, right?
So,
you said the ride or die bitch and then the wife, right?
Yeah.
The ride or die bitch should have been the wife from the whole get-go.
Facts.
That's just pretty much what it is. It's like that's the one that it's like, okay, if I marry you and then all of a sudden I found this ride or die bitch that really, solid A1, it's like it felt like, well, damn, that was the piece I was missing. Why the hell am I over here, not having her as the wife, and I got her?
I found that out the hard way, nigga. I know that. I found that out hard though.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And then when you look at it, it's just that simple. It's like, yeah, even though she gonna do all the shit that you want her to do, and the other bitch got a good job, good credit, car, family with riches, and all that shit, like you gonna be like, nah, this
you my, be my side bitch.
Yeah,
my side bitch.
You ain't going.
The ride or die need to be my wife.
But exactly. We swap
nine times out of 10, you can tell your ride or die nigga about your wife, but your wife don't know about your ride or die.
There you go. So you can tell. So you ain't gotta lie. You ain't gotta. You can just be straight up.
Hey, you make your ride or die your wife, nigga. Your side bitch, nigga. Your wife or your ride or die knows about.
Because if you can't tell, you said what?
I mean, if you,
where is you at, nigga? It look like
who, me?
No, this nigga Lex, bro. You talking about this nigga Kane background. But so the thing about it is, if you have a wife, right, she should be your ride or die. But if you cheating on her, she obviously isn't your ride or die, right?
That's facts.
Right?
Right.
So that's why my question came up with who you would rather really.
Now, again, you have to understand. See, now, bro, if we really want to go and touch deeper into this topic, you gotta. I don't believe certain shit. I just don't believe. Just certain shit. I don't believe. Cheating is too different. Cheating is different.
Well, it's
cheating is different between men and women, bro.
It is.
I'm sorry. Cheating is different between men and women. It really is. A man gives, a woman receives. At the end of the day, a man has to sit here and spit game to a woman to get in her head in order for him to actually fuck her, unless she a hoe. So at the end of the day, if she a hoe, she fucking anybody. But if she a real woman, you got to get in her head. You got to play the mind games. You got to do all this other shit. You got to get in her head to fuck. So if she's just letting another nigga do that, she cheated. Men just do what men do. I don't agree with it, and I'm not saying it's right. What I'm saying is, at the end of the day, is you're looking at the nature of men. Men and the whole human society need to stop doing one of two things. Stop trying to compare women to men, men to women. Women stay in their own lane, men stay in their own lane. Men can only do what men do. Women can only do what women do. A real woman, at the end of the day, like I said, we can go back to grandma and grandpa. Knows how to cheat, knows how to do this, that, and the other. Then on top of that, she knows how to tell the truth when she needs to tell the truth to bring everything back to its first circle. She knows how to calm this man down to the point where he going to accept it. It's going to be okay. Everything is going to be all right because she took the time to learn it. These popcorn microwave ass bitches nowadays don't understand the full thing about relationships. One, because they don't know who the fuck they are. They're still questioning themselves because they ain't never had a man in their life. That's why they out here fucking Tom, Dick, Harry, Sally, and Sam, and with a fucking vibrator that's the size of a nigga's leg. So again, I get it.
Oh no,
I'm telling the truth, man. Fuck that. These bitches out here fucking shit.
No, yeah. So look. I said cheating is different for men. It absolutely is different for men because men don't have the emotional attachment that a woman would. Like, so if a woman cheats on her man, chances are she's done with her man because she's emotionally uninvested anymore. She's not invested in him anymore, and she's out. For a man, he could be in love with his woman and cheat on his woman, on his wife or whomever.
No, he ain't gonna cheat. He's gonna go fuck a woman because she had a nice ass or she had a good dick or that's it.
The important thing is there'll be no emotional attachment.
No,
why do you
it's only physical attachment?
Why do you think women ask men when they get caught cheating, have you done it multiple times? And niggas lie, say it was only one time. Then they ask, do you love her? All those things to see if you were creating a relationship where a nigga might be asking, did you suck his dick? Did you let him hit it from the back of your dude? Because the reason why dudes want to know, because they just want to know, hold up, wait a minute. Innately they know, wait a minute.
Nigga, is his dick bigger than mine, bitch? Yeah. That's all I want to know. Yeah, is he fucking you better than me?
Exactly.
That's what I want. Fuck that shit.
Suck his dick.
Yeah, that's what men want to know.
You kissing me with them lips, bitch.
No, you already did it.
Yeah, so that's the whole thing about it.
You did all that.
Okay,
would
yeah.
That go back to also value between a man and a woman? Women always chase a nigga with a higher value. Men gonna have that higher value.
Men chase a woman with a higher value. Once they get the woman with a higher value, they hold on to the woman with a higher value. That don't mean they ain't gonna look at them. That don't mean they look. They don't look at. They ain't seen the other asses out there. They don't mean none of that shit. I got my high value woman. I got what I need. I got my queen. I ain't worried about that. But every now and then I can fuck a court jester.
Oh wow! Right? No, I feel that, and I feel that, and so I think as Ricardo said, there's no emotions when we do it. It's just business. It's just business. Like men can actually like not have any attachment to the woman and going about the business, and women would prefer a man to do that than create a whole new relationship with a woman because now she's feeling insecure about how she approached the relationship. What did she not do to keep the man and all this other stuff? So it's just it is totally different. And like
in actuality, if you pay attention to it, bro, this is why gender and sex matters. When you look at it, a man's role is to protect, to dominate, to conquer, to succeed. A woman's job is to nurture, to protect, to make sure that what's being protected or what's being gathered is nurtured. Now, if a man steps into your woman's life and cheats on if another man steps into your relationship and fucks your girl, you've as the man failed. You failed because now you allowed your girl to open up herself to somebody else, and not only just up to somebody else, but to you as well. Now that other person has access to you. Now that's cheating. But if you look at it into another way, if me as a man step out here and I'm dominating other women, I'm putting myself out here with other women, well, again, I'm just expanding my pride.
Especially if you don't have kids.
Alpha mentality. We're not even putting kids into the play of this. Let's not add kids into this, because for me, at the end of the day, remember what I said, I have 14 kids. I have 11 baby mamas.
We was made to love woman, was we not?
We was made to what?
We was made to love woman. Was we
exactly? Again, even God said himself to be fruitful and multiply. He didn't say who to be fruitful and multiply with. He didn't say how many to be fruitful and multiply with. He didn't say none of that shit.
We only care like that. We only trip like that because we was taught to love a woman, though. Like that you feel me? Like that's what it's saying in the Bible. If we going biblical, you feel me? Is that we was made to love a woman, right?
Right. Man love woman, woman love man.
Right.
That's how it's supposed to be. So again, sex matters, bro. And I don't mean sex as in the physical aspect of it. I mean sex as in male and female. That matters, bro, because again, we are built different, but we are built same. Put it like this: we're all built in the same factory. We just built on different assembly lines. You get what I'm saying? Right. You got the man assembly line, you got the woman assembly line, but we all still born in that same factory, man.
Okay, so here you go. Let me flip the question then. So would you rather be a woman's man or her husband, or would you rather be her nigga? Same context, because you know she'll cheat on her husband with her nigga. I'm talking about the dude where if she got a problem, she gonna call him and he gonna pull up with the yisto.
First of all, I'm gonna be. First of all, if I'm gonna be that, then I'm gonna be the man in her life. Now, everything under that title comes under that title. I'm the nigga. I'm her husband. I'm all that, but I'm always gonna be the man in her life. What she see me as in that moment is what she see me as. Because today she sees me as her loving husband. Tomorrow she sees me as Killer Vic. You gotta play it. If you're gonna play a title, you gotta play all the titles. If you're gonna play a part, you gotta play all the parts. If she gonna be a woman, she gonna be a hoe too. If she gonna be a woman, she gonna be a bitch too. You gonna play all them parts. Because as a man, I'm gonna play all my parts. I'm gonna play Captain Save-A-Hoe. I'm gonna play motherfucking this. I'm gonna be that nigga. I'm gonna play stepdaddy if I gotta play stepdaddy. I'm gonna play every role I'm supposed to play.
Yeah, asshole.
But bitch, you better fucking play the same role. You better play the same role. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit, bitch. You talking about I'm supposed to be a man is supposed to do this. A man is supposed well, a bitch is supposed to do this, and a woman is supposed to do that. I want my balls sucked. I shouldn't have to go pay to get my balls sucked when I got a capable woman at home. She got 2 lips. She got a wet mouth. Get the sucking.
Ooh,
See, that's the truth. But see, that's the truth of it.
That's all, folks.
That's the truth of it, bro. But see, nobody want to hear the truth of it. They want us to hear it sugarcoated. First of all, I ain't nothing sweet about me, so I ain't gonna sugarcoat shit. I'm not for the sugarcoat nothing.
They want that TDJ.
Man.
Like I like certain things the way I like it. I want a strong woman, but I want a submissive one too.
Better be.
I want you to know when to shut the fuck up, bitch. I want you to know when to shut the fuck up. But I want you to know also when to be. Hey man, be soft. Talk to me. This make me feel special. Hey, give me a rub. Kiss me on my forehead. Tell me you miss me.
God, tell me you miss me.
My girl tell me she miss me all the time. I'm sitting in her house with this motherfucker. She walk by, I miss you, bitch. I'm right here. How you miss me?
Morning before you start.
But she do tell me that shit, and I'm like, it matters because again, I know at the end of the day she's thinking about me.
Slap my tongue.
Right, and you would rather her think about you than not.
Fact of the matter. So when she said, "Oh baby, I miss you," I'm like, at first it used to irritate me, but now it's like, okay, well, I'm on your mind right now because you could be thinking about 100 other things right now. You could be thinking about another nigga. You could be thinking about another dick. But you not. You thinking about me. How do I know this? Because you just flat out told me, babe, I miss you. I've been sitting here in front of you for 4 fucking hours. You done fed me. You done sucked my balls. How you miss me? It's a presence. It's just that feeling. And when she's in the presence of an alpha nigga, she submits to herself as an alpha. Like, you know what I'm saying? This is what she do. She's submitting. I ain't got to, whatever. I'm cool. I ain't got to worry about shit. I come home and sit in my chair all day. I don't move shit, but I have my plate. I have my drink. I got my smoke. I got my TV, and I ain't moved a fucking inch. Why? Because she lets me go out and be a man. I make my money. I pay my bills. I do this. I do that to take care of her to make sure at the end of the day, if we do stress about something, it's only for a little bit.
Right. You definitely an alpha with 11 baby mamas, though.
And every last one of them, nigga, they hear what it is. You yell at me, bitch, I'm gonna slap the fuck out of you. And that's the every last one of them. I don't give a fuck. That's your opinion, nigga. That's facts.
That's real facts. That's real facts.
That's not an opinion, bro. Ask my name. Find out who it is. He'll be like, oh, this nigga wasn't playing. This nigga's not playing.
Hey, yeah.
Not playing.
Hey, yep. So we hacking it. Hey, you got something to say, no, before we jump off? We know you ain't slapping no bitches, so.
Yeah, I ain't slapping no bitch because I don't got to get to that point.
Fact. Hey, good point though. Good point. Well taken.
They said the best pimp ain't the one who hit him the best.
That's real shit, bro.
Man, you gotta get my open hand, smacking them out.
But no, you gotta remember where I came from. My mama was also that motherfucker that told me if she man enough to do this, then she man enough to get her ass whooped. And my mama lived by that. That came from a woman. That came from a woman telling me that. You feel what I'm saying? And I
Nah,
live by that, bitch. If you
that's
man
what I
enough to
said.
do
That's
it,
what I said. I ain't got nothing to say really because I agree with you said. It's good, you know what I'm saying? Except for the slapper bitch. I don't gotta get to that point. I think I found a route to get past that point. You know what I'm saying? But I agree with everything you said. Like, you know, bitch, I want this, you know what I'm saying? I want that. But also, you know, like you said, you miss me, you right here. I'm right here, like, okay, for sure I'm on your brain. You ain't thinking of nobody else. You thinking about me right now. You know what I'm
straight
saying?
up.
And you letting me know that, hey, you doing your role, you doing your thing, everything is right. You know what I'm saying? So that's just reconfirming for me, just letting me know that, okay, yeah, I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? But that's, yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's all. I ain't got really much to say. Pretty much said everything for me. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And then what it is, I think women, when they hear the word submissive, they automatically think, oh, I'm just your guinea pig. I just got to do whatever you say. If you say jump, I got to say how high or shit like
Niggas,
that.
they think submissive. They think Oprah Winfrey and the color
Yeah,
purple. Me
yeah,
Yeah.
and
yeah,
you will
yeah,
never
yeah,
part. Yeah.
yeah. And then guess who helped create the color purple?
Huh, 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 huh.
Lord, you know I love Harpo, but if he touch me, I kill him.
Bro.
But for real though, but
And look, listen. Look when that movie was made, bro. Look when that movie was made.
yeah,
Look when that movie was made.
yeah, for sure. So, all right, one last thing, because we threw the term around alpha male. I'm gonna probably try to tweak it a little bit since everybody's so scared of it. I'm not gonna change the alpha word. I'm gonna be like alpha of men, because there are alpha based men and there are beta set men. So
Yeah, they are.
but the thing is, that term is so general because people think that it's like being Superman or something. What is an alpha male to you? And we'll leave on that now. What is a definition of an alpha male?
Yeah, you gotta understand our
Smashing
definition of
everything in
alpha
front of
male.
you, smashing everything in front of you, whether it's literally or physically, taking on everything that come with it and dealing with the shit. You know what I'm saying? Handling business, making sure you standing on your word. You know what I'm saying? And you providing, you protecting yours. You know what I'm saying? An alpha male, he just deals with it. We go through it every day. Like I said, you can look at me and say, hey, what's going on? You all right? Yeah, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? If you know, you know. That's the alpha. I'm not finna come to you and say, hey, can you help me out with this, bro? I'm struggling. No, you're gonna have to be my brother. You have to be my brother and attack me and say, bro, guess what, nigga? I see that shit, bro. You feel me? You have to get at me where I can understand you, because I'm not taking lightly to no bullshit. Like, I have a face that it's on purpose, because only real people come and talk to people who look the way we look. Only other lions come and talk to other lions. When you in the jungle looking like a lion, a gazelle ain't finna come up and holler at you, bro. He don't got time for that. He's terrified. But we alphas, we alphas, we see it and we understand it. And so, you know, we protect, we provide, and we stand on whatever it is. It could be whatever we stand on that. And you know, we just continue mobbing, we push through.
Hey, you got your word and your balls.
That's it.
That's it. Your word and your balls, your nutsack, your jewels.
Hey, I'll say this. For me, alpha nigga is like I said, a pack leader. And anybody that falls in that pack has to understand, nigga, that you are the alpha. I just don't lead you. I lead others. You're going to have to fall in line with that. And if you can't fall in line, guess what happens? You get kicked out the pack, because it's mine. I run it. I make sure everything is going on. I make sure everything is operating right, even when I'm not operating it.
There you go.
Even when I'm not operating it, I'm operating it. What does that mean? Well, when I come home, my dinner is cooked. Don't mean I cooked it. It don't mean I cooked it, but it's cooked.
What if she works too?
It's good.
Again, my wife does. She works, but I still get my dinner cooked every night. But there's certain things me as a man that I have to do despite me having to work. Get what I'm saying? We're parents. I make sacrifices for my daughter without making questions. She makes sacrifices for our daughter without questions. There's certain things we just don't have to talk about. I just know it's gonna happen. I know I don't have to wash my clothes. I know she's gonna do it. I know she is. I don't have to ask her. I know my drawers are washed. I know they are in the. I know this, and if they're not in there, I know they're going to be in there very soon.
Right.
I don't have to ask this.
Downy.
I don't have to ask this. Her car fucked up. Her car fucked up. She can't get this. All right, cool. That car gonna be fixed soon.
Bounce.
You ain't gotta ask.
And if you want to, and what you think is an alpha? Did you tell us? Did you tell us no?
Oh shit. Well, shit. To sum it all up, between what all three of them said, we'll start with Lex. Your word, your boss, which means that nigga, you able to go back what he said, handle your business, and then sum it all up with leadership. If you ain't got no leadership in you, you can't be an alpha male, because there's no way an alpha male is someone who can't lead, who can't be a leader, who
And
can't.
nobody's gonna follow you, bro.
You know what I'm saying? So there's no way you can be an alpha. You can't have none of these qualities that they just said. Just to sum it all up, you gotta have all these, because your word is in your balls. You know what I'm saying? You got nigga mafiosos and all that shit. Niggas in the hood that really be, you feel me? They stand on what they say. Like, all right, you feel what I'm saying? You got my word. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna talk that talk by showing you I got some balls. Because if you don't, you ain't got your balls in your word ain't gonna match. It ain't gonna match. Then if it don't match, you ain't got no real leadership. Because you over here, what's that shit? Perpetrating. Yeah. False flag. All that type of shit. You know what I'm saying?
Counterfeit.
Fugazi.
Fugazi. Jaws.
Me right here. My little
you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like all that put together. You know what I'm saying? But more importantly, leadership, man. If you ain't got no leadership, you can't be no alpha, bro. And obviously, you ain't got no leadership if you can't control your household as a nigga. So you ain't gonna sit and tell me that you got leadership, but you can't even control your house. Like,
that's real shit.
Your house ain't even under control. Your bitch don't listen to you. Nigga, you are not. Don't talk to me about no alpha shit, bro. You got some own problems that you gotta go over. Now you can believe if you an omni nigga, you a beta nigga, but you want to use the term omni so you can say you got mix of both. Then go ahead
and
try to
use that. Actually, you can't even. I see.
Anybody that use that word,
anybody that use that word have been misinterpreting that word. You can never use the word omni as I'm an omni nigga. No, nigga, there's no such thing. That's nigga, that's like sitting here saying that God actually had motherfuckers born transsexual. They were born with no, that's not fucking possible. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's a whole nother convo.
Omnipresent, omnipotent. Omni means one. There's no such thing as one. There's no such fucking thing.
And if you want to know if you're an alpha male or not, look at your woman. If she's making rules for you, you're not an alpha. Women make rules for beta men. They break rules for alphas. Hey, thanks for hacking into the E.B.H Black Show. Everybody hate black. We had SPAZGOD, we had Nova, we had Chosen, we had Lex Luciano, and we out.
Peace, bro.